Know what I mean? Yeah.
Why you gotta start like that? Always?
We gonna start like that. I feel like dancing. Anywhere, girl.
Feel like dancing. Oh.
Gotta get the inhale. Ready? Time for the wine now. Wine now.
Oh, in the chair.
Wine and potion, girl, bubble and scream. Young girl, come there.
Get this nigga a lap dance or something.
Gaga,
bro, you can't thrust that hard by yourself, bro.
Son, I'm imagining something nice on me, man.
You got a great imagination, boy.
That was crazy.
Let me rock. Let me talk.
Not let me rock.
Where's that from?
That sound like.
Let me talk.
That sound like Lardo Baby.
Let me talk.
Let me talk. Look.
You let me talk. Oh, I know that's from. What? We gotta put that on. We gotta get that in the soundbite. That's from Above the Rim.
Who?
You don't want to talk.
That's from what?
Oh, no, we putting that in there. Above the Rim, son.
Oh, Above the Rim. Okay.
Yeah, nigga said. Y'all niggas just need to stop playing and start listening. Clown ass motherfuckers. Oh, I gotta find that shit.
He gonna make the soundbite on the show.
For sure, son. Hold on. What's the nigga name? What's the name? Boogaloo. Wasn't it
really
Boogaloo?
doing that right now.
No, look, I gotta find it. Hold on. Rim car scene.
It's your boy.
Undefeated.
Yo, that is my shit, son. I forgot about how funny that is.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Above the here we go. I found it immediately. I need to stop playing and start listening. Clown ass motherfuckers. Watch. I'm a motherfucking soldier. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn about this whole ass nigga in the back. I will bury the both of you. Let me tell you something. Nigga, I'm driving. Chill. Let me tell you something. First of all, I don't give a fuck what Birdie said. I don't give a damn about this whole ass nigga in the back. I will bury the both of you motherfuckers. You better start listening and stop playing.
Pull over. Hold on. That's not the part.
Right.
It's right here.
You understand that?
It was better when Dirt said it.
No, it's this part.
Wasn't it?
This is right here. This is right here. I got his part.
Did you motherfuckers see that? I'm a motherfucking soldier, you know what I'm saying? Now drive.
Need a hug?
You need a role model. Out of my ear. I need to call you back after you beat me. Couple of minutes.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna find out and make a good soundbite out of it. God damn it, I'm fucking rushing through my words. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to episode 108 of the All Jokes Aside podcast. I'm your host, Will Mills, a.k.a. King Dirtbag.
That's him, a.k.a. Mug Bag with the mug rag.
A.k.a. Blood Bag.
I like that.
Blood bag with the blood rag.
Right.
A.k.a. Sexpert Dirt Paws. A.k.a. the Baby Mama Whisperer.
Okay.
That gunshot is fire.
Oh, you like it?
Oh,
okay.
hell yeah,
Okay,
good.
good. I mean, we ain't trying to rip off nobody else who uses a gunshot on their podcast. You know what I mean?
We ain't ripper offers.
Also, we got my motherfucking co-host in the building.
Oh, that.
Hey
Two
guys.
chinks.
I missed y'all last week.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, that don't count. That was a event enhancement.
Yeah.
So she didn't make it to that either.
She wasn't enhancing.
Fucking two chinks, aka Fly Man. I don't know what those is hard. Them kicks. Chicks shoe game been on point.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? AKA motherfucking
the honey mustard of salads.
Right.
AKA Young Lavender.
With the coleslaw, cause I mean.
AKA Japanese candy. You know what I mean?
That's her. AKA,
That shit sounded mad perverse. Listen, her brother bought some candy back from Japan. I'm not being nasty.
Yeah.
That shit is slamming. What is it called?
Disclaimer Dirt.
He gonna ask me like I know how to say this shit. I don't fucking know. Fettuccine gummy.
AKA Chinks Cramden, always got a good scam on deck.
That's her.
You know what I mean?
Scamming.
AKA Yinkers, AKA Chinkers, AKA China Plague.
That's me.
AKA we forgot one. AKA Eileen's.
Stop it.
Eileen's Auto Parts. Ow!
That's her.
I think that's my new favorite.
I love that one too. Also, we got my producer / moderator / editor of the show.
That's him.
Quasi, aka Mr. Motherfucking Gray Area, aka Young Revolutionary, aka motherfucking
Revolutionary.
aka FDK,
Fake Deep.
Fake Deep, Quasi in the building, aka Foot Clan.
Why
in the
you
building.
did that?
Double toe. That's them. That's them.
AKA Foot Clan, AKA 8 Grays, Mr. Gray Area, AKA.
That's him.
Hold on, I gave him one earlier that was fire. Okay, Quasi Gray.
Quasi
Quasi
Gray.
Gray.
Quasi Gray. Try to say goodbye and a joke. Try to walk away and he stumbles.
Hey.
No, he try to hide it. It's clear. His world crumbles when you are not near.
Nigga said it's clear.
AKA Young, AKA Yang, AKA How to Train Your Dragon, AKA Squeakeezy is back.
Squeakeezy.
On deck. Squeakeezy is here.
Hold on, with my glasses clean.
Squeakeezy is in the building, AKA Doofus from DuckTales, AKA Arthur. AKA Arthur.
Stop.
Arthur's back.
AKA
Nah,
DW.
Nah.
AKA Slim Diesel, the porn star. Make sure y'all jump in those DMs for the complimentary access to the OnlyFans.
Hit
Gout.
him up.
What's good, everybody?
Jumping.
Chilling.
It's popping.
Y'all, everybody good today? I feel sober as hell.
It's good though.
Ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
good.
after 108 episodes, this is the first episode I'm doing without drinking, and y'all might not see me drink for the next couple of weeks because I'm detoxing currently. I'm back in the gym, going crazy. You know what I mean? Got to get my summer body right.
AKA Detox Dirt.
Detox, dirt tox.
Ginger
Talks.
bag.
That's what I should be doing on here, doing my shots.
Nah, don't say Dirt
I'm
Talk.
doing the ginger turmeric shots. Them
Dirt
shits are
tox.
disgusting.
They gonna think you doing Botox. You already got
right.
fat
Dirt
cheeks.
Talks is
Pause.
mad
Fat cheeks.
funny.
Son, Botox injections on a man is crazy.
Crazy.
Yo.
Dirt Talks.
A black man with Botox, son? Who am I? One of the Jacksons?
Stop.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, they mastered the Botox.
that's
The
For
Botox.
It's okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's
That's all right.
That's a fact.
He did
All
that.
right, so let's get into the first. Let's see. All right, the weekend is over. Let's get into this shit first. All right. All-Star Weekend recap.
Recap of
Y'all, I was supposed to be in Atlanta. I didn't go for obvious reasons. Did you watch any of the game or the contest, the 3-point shootout or the dunk contest?
Well, first of all, I was fucked up in the game because I didn't know that they compiled
Bro, that was crazy.
All of it.
all the All-Star
That was nasty.
events
Yeah.
into one day.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
So Friday came, I'm like, what's good? So I'm like, yo, am I missing something? Ain't it this week?
Right.
And then, I figured it out. And then I missed the damn 3-point shootout. I
Oh, Steph went crazy.
saw that round
Steph
that he
went
had.
crazy.
though.
I mean, that's, bro.
What?
That's a, you should name. He won, like, bro,
He's
like
the greatest shooter of all time.
of all time. There's literally nobody who's ever shot in history better than him.
And I
He
think
made that shit look easy, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think he proved that his first season, breakout
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
We knew greatest. But I saw that, but I missed most of the game.
I didn't watch none of it. I didn't see none of it.
Yeah, I had prior engagement. I missed most of the
Yeah,
game.
me too. I was busy that day.
I seen them Quavo highlights though.
Son. Yo, Lil Baby, I love you, bro. Don't
I
ever
seen it
pick
with Jack
up
Harlow.
First of all, the niggas got smacked 21-7.
Smack City.
2 Chainz, Lil Baby is probably the worst basketball player ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever to grace the court. Did you see the free throw shot?
Yeah.
Son,
That he kept-
nothing. Son, I'm talking about
Nothing but
Yo,
backboard?
you ever? Oh damn! I wish I had the fucking soundbite. Y'all ever seen Along Came Polly?
Nah.
I think so.
But that nigga was shooting bricks.
Was that
All
with
white
Cameron
bricks.
Diaz?
Off
No.
10 bricks.
Son, this is what the nigga was doing. You got to add this soundbite on this, son. When we do the shit, son. This shit right here, bro. It's a scene on Along Came Polly at the beginning, and the nigga shooting. Y'all don't remember that movie?
Nah.
This is what Little Baby did. You're gonna have to add this shit on there, son, because this shit, I should have had this as a soundbite because this shit is so fucking funny, bro. Perfect for that shit, son. This part right here. Come on.
Let it ride.
Been out cooking last night?
Let it ride.
Excited about.
What's up?
Every time. That's exactly what Little Baby did,
Let
son.
it ride.
Well, I feel like I might be ready to move.
Yeah, I think Little Baby is trash. Son.
Do I have to, I think I gotta see it.
That's a classic movie, son. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Why do I know his name?
I know, I've heard of it.
Rest in peace. Rest in
It's like
peace.
a 90s,
You knew his middle name?
2000 movie.
Yeah, rest in peace, Philip Seymour
Yo,
Hoffman.
chicks, this nigga is weird. It's like, he knew his middle name.
Wow.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. He died. He passed away. He played Capote in that movie.
Who knows middle name?
And he was on Hunger Games.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Fat dude, blonde hair.
That's probably why I know.
You've seen him before. Yeah. Very famous. Rest in peace, and very funny dude.
So-
and Ben Stiller.
So are we more mad at Little Baby than 2 Chainz? Because that nigga's like 6'7" or some shit.
And he's a basketball player.
And he's a basketball player.
But Quavo is the athlete. Quavo's nice.
Yeah,
No, but I'm
Quavo's
saying
pretty
though.
nice.
I'm saying though.
I mean, Jack Harlow, was it 2 Chainz and Lil Baby against Jack Harlow and Quavo?
I feel like
Yeah.
2 Chainz should have been scoring whenever he wants. Like, what's going on here?
He's tall.
He's mad tall.
Super
Quavo's tall
tall.
too.
He could just.
Yeah, but Quavo's
didn't look tall out
Quavo's
there.
an athlete, bro. I think he's an athlete. He's an athlete.
2 Chainz an athlete.
It's a lot of tall garbage niggas, son. I mean,
He
obviously,
played ball. He won a champion. He did his thing.
he ain't no shooter. Quavo game was outside. He was killing them.
Yeah, he was out there
I don't know.
Now,
That's
you know who
crazy.
else is nice?
trying to break some
Dirk.
ankles.
Dirk a
Oh,
ball.
word?
Dirk nice.
He looked like he could ball.
Dirk a ball, son.
He walked like
What
an
that
athlete.
mean?
Pause.
Oh, okay.
You want to fuck Dirk, don't you?
No.
For the record, yeah, Dirk's talking to chicks.
Yeah, I'm talking to James.
That would have been crazy.
All right. Well, aside from the game, the activities of the All-Star Weekend, which is supposed to be the point of it, became something else. It's become a time for hoes to go out there and wild out.
Oh, chill.
Son, the
wild
hoes
out.
was wilding, son.
Dirk, be careful. You might trigger somebody.
Who cares, bro? It's a fact.
Take it easy.
If you take offense to it.
One hoe went out there, got stuck, put up a GoFundMe. Shit went viral.
Right.
Crazy.
Bitch, why did you go in the first place?
Bitch.
She didn't have enough money to get home. What are you doing?
Yeah, 400.
Irresponsible,
That's
bitch.
not getting you through. That's a day.
That
and
was one whole dumb shit I saw. Then the shit that I saw, I was like, you know what? I'm so glad I didn't go. There was chicks literally using U-Haul trucks as hotels, bro. That's different. And
I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of ill.
So,
How do they pull it off? Are they just in an empty truck?
yeah, I mean, empty truck.
Do they-
They had,
do
it
did
had-
they bring
had-
Do they,
mattresses?
do they decorate the?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Did they make
bro,
it
it
look
had niggas
fine?
on there partying with them.
That's hard.
No, that's not. Bro.
I fucks
Come
with
on,
that.
son.
That's lit.
Come on. Son. As a
Wait,
matter,
what's the ventilation like?
It's probably hot in that bitch. Well, they had to have it open, but
bro, my thing is, here's my thing. If you ain't out
that's
there,
not comfortable.
How many niggas?
first, let me just add the chicks that I did see that was doing it was
47.
trash. They was they was. It wasn't no. I ain't seen no pretty girls on that.
Was it like the big
they was
U-Hauls or the little U-Hauls?
Right.
They had a couple 17-footers out there. They had this whole.
Damn.
You can fit a family of 4 of them shit, son.
Yo, but sis couldn't rent something else. Like,
I'm just saying, let's not be so quick to judge the ingenuity. Did
so
she
you
accomplish
think she was
her
being
mission?
Innovative? No.
Yeah.
Or
They was on the gram with it and all that, son.
nah, that's
Nasty.
bugged out.
Nasty, son.
That's bugged out. No, not a U-Haul truck. How many people were doing this?
I saw a couple of videos.
I
of
need
chicks.
numbers.
I saw a couple.
I need
I saw like
faces.
3 different groups of chicks doing
Yeah.
it.
I need faces, numbers. I need to
So if
see.
they showed 3, it must have been.
Instagram.
I want to know whose idea it was.
Right.
That's crazy.
How much money do you save?
Not
U-Haul
much.
truck
How
is
much
like
do you-
$29
How much
a
money
day,
do
right?
you spend?
Nah, you save some money. Say if you're going out there for the weekend,
Yeah.
right? You only paying for gas, and you paying by the mileage.
Yeah. Fuck that. They're gonna end up in somebody's hotel anyway.
No, they save money. They save money,
Okay, so
They save money.
I really want to know if they like.
and you could take
decorated this
mad people with you.
Yeah, I'm fucking with them.
No, I'm not.
They
shit.
got
You would
me.
go chill in a U-Haul.
Hey, if they got it right in there,
Here's
you know what
my
I'm
thing.
saying?
You would vibe
Bro,
out
here's the
in
thing.
a
Here's
U-Haul
If they playing my
during
Oh.
All-Star
they
Weekend.
play,
You know what? They didn't drive there. in
I'm
a U-Haul.
trying, chicks.
No, they didn't drive there in a
No,
U-Haul.
I
All
know.
Star Weekend killed me. My bad.
They didn't drive there in a U-Haul.
No.
Because think about it, because that means bitches would be in the back and
Nah, you can't
while
do
the
that.
shit driving, that shit's
Yeah.
crazy, son.
Eyelashes everywhere.
They use the U-Haul for a hotel
No.
right.
instead of booking. No, they saved a lot of money. Oh, you save a shitload of money. You know how much fucking hotels cost somebody? And you know what? I'll fuck with them. Salute to y'all. I
Okay,
just thought about it.
okay,
Salute.
We are there. We've
No,
arrived.
still
Nah,
no.
salute.
Think about it.
$29 between 8 people.
I gotta see what they did inside of it though.
They had niggas in there partying with them. I saw them smoking weed.
But
drinking.
that shit will probably smell mad
Buy a
musty
couple of
in there.
Yeah, how these bitches washing their ass?
Right, like no.
Yo, yeah, you know what? It's a dub. It's a dub.
It's a dub.
It's a dub. It's a dub.
They
It's a
not
dub.
washing themselves. Nah,
It's a dub.
they
It's a
Hold
dub.
on. What?
How they washing?
How?
Yeah.
musty dusty.
Musty, crusty.
Yeah, it's a dub. I'll take it back. It's
That's
a
funny.
complete dub.
Yeah.
Complete.
Well, with Shorty with the GoFundMe though, the comments were funny because everybody was like,
They gave her money though. They got her home.
but the comments were funny. They were the same people talking shit, but they would still send her money. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, you stupid for
'Cause
that.
they
But
was-
here you
'cause
go.
they-
Here's $10.
Because they was halfway fucking with him like we was.
I know.
It's like, all right, we see the effort, but
First of all, that's a life, man. That's a life.
Life.
Yeah, but
That little breath he
real
take.
life.
all right. So what else we got going on here? Let's get the fluff out the way.
What's on the?
Y'all can't. Did y'all get any? Did y'all watch the Meghan Markle interview?
Highlights. I watched the highlights.
Chinks.
I skimmed off the top.
Wait, Meghan Markle.
Yeah, Prince Harry's wife.
Oh no.
Got interviewed by Oprah.
The bastards of the
But
family.
let's not talk about that real quick. There was a picture of Oprah that I don't know if it was photoshopped or whatever,
The ankle
but
monitor.
appeared that she had an ankle monitor on.
What's Shorty doing?
That goes back to our
Yeah, the FDK, one of FDK's things. Talk about
yes,
it, bro.
FDK alert.
Okay.
FDK alert. Go back to our Zoom episodes. Remember we was talking about the pedophile ring
Oh,
and politics and all of that, and they were saying that a lot of people are under investigation. Oprah was one of the names, and then they had a couple sightings of ankle monitors on her and shit like
Yeah,
that.
and they said Oprah had went to court and she was on house arrest.
Yeah, and then
oh my God, that's crazy.
but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We reported on Hillary Clinton and all of that. I don't know
Yo, bro.
if there's any updates.
I've
on
even
it.
questioned that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Hillary, bro? Where is she, bro? I haven't heard a word from this woman in months.
Or about her.
She didn't come out for the Biden campaign at all.
She can't, bro. If you were in the Biden campaign, would you want her to come out?
No.
She was having hearings about fucking hiding.
Yeah, but none of this was public, though. That's what I'm saying. Even the hearing.
Yeah, but still, it's just that's a smart move. It's like just in case, because all it takes is one influential person to jump out the window with it, and everybody's running the search.
Right. Well, he won now. She's still quiet. Why?
He just won like yesterday, man. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, it's March.
I'm saying it's 4
I
years.
think it's kind of. But anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
She did duck off.
Back to the Meghan Markle thing, right?
Right.
What's your thoughts on this whole situation with the royal family?
I think that we give too much of a fuck about the royal family, and it's really annoying. But that's my personal take.
Right, stop. Everybody stop.
No.
Stop,
All right,
stop.
yeah.
Don't do it.
Oh, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, everybody just call
Yeah, my thing with the fucking bro, I really don't give a fuck about them, son.
Right.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me how much publicity that
They get.
family gets in America.
They're always
Why
on
they
the
was in the
front.
news?
If you
Well, I
go-
get it now. They live here.
If you go to like Publix, Walmart, whatever, you see the magazines in the aisle. They're always on the front,
Yeah.
like
always on the front.
them and people like Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, like stupid people. But their news is not stupid people. But I'm just saying, like it's
For
always
stupid reasons.
But yeah, stupid shit. Like why do we care? You know what I mean?
But this whole situation, I'm not shocked, and I also don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. The royal family is European. They're as European as they come.
Well,
I'm not mad at them for not wanting a black woman. I'm not mad at that.
Tell them real quick what it is.
Okay.
The issue, in case they
Well,
haven't heard.
Prince Harry, we know Prince Harry and Meghan denounced the royal family, and they broke off from the royal family, and they moved here to America. And from what I heard, the royal family cut them off, and it's a dub. They're not with the royal family anymore. So
Dub.
recently they did an interview. Let me see if I can find the highlights so we can play some of the highlights. Let's see. Highlights from because I should have pulled this up. So at least we get a little bit.
From the OWN network.
Oprah.
Ankle Monitor Network.
Right? Meghan Markle. All right, let's see. All right, did some highlights. All right, here's shocking moments. Let's play the shocking moments. Here we go. Yeah, so I mean, I'll play this and then I'll give y'all my thoughts. Like I said, I'm not in shock over anything I heard. I mean, I expect that. I mean, why wouldn't they? They started slavery. Why the fuck wouldn't they be racist?
And Meghan Markle's interview with Oprah was shocking. Is definitely
like England literally started slavery in America.
Literally,
they literally brought Africa. Like, why would the English? They are the biggest conquerors. The whole world speaks English.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Fucking facts.
Like, they're the original. What's the word I'm looking for? The original, not conquerors. What's the word I'm looking for? Come on, FTK.
They're not the original conquerors, but they're the original. They sophisticated the art of slavery. I would say that.
Well, not slavery. What is it when you go to somebody's country and take over?
Conqueror.
No, not conquerors.
Conquistador, colonialism.
Different word I'm looking for.
Colonialism.
What do we call white people that come and take shit over? It's a word we call. That fake D people use.
White people.
Colonizers.
Yeah, but that's not a fake D word.
They're the original colonizers.
That's a word.
They are the original. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, why would the fuck would they want a black woman to be a part of the family? Like, kidding me?
Yeah.
Understatement. In their very intimate chat, Meghan candidly opened up about everything she went through in her short time as an official royal. From details on when she and Harry really got married, it was 3 days before their over-the-top nuptials, and only involved the two of them and the Archbishop of Canterbury, to why their son Archie doesn't have a royal title. We'll tell you more on that last part in just a bit. At the beginning of it all, Meghan revealed to Oprah that it was the institution that allowed all of these salacious stories to run in the press, and that they actually did not protect her like they said they would.
That I came to understand that not only was I not being protected, but that they were willing to lie to protect other members of the family, but they weren't willing to tell the truth to protect me and my husband.
What? You're not my dad! You also hear something! Ugly ass fucking noodle.
All of the negative media coverage and bullying became too much for
funny.
Meghan to bear, and she admitted that some very dark thoughts started to materialize in the middle of the night. After that explanation was when Meghan revealed to Oprah that during her lowest point, she just didn't want to be alive anymore.
But I knew that if I didn't say it, that I would do it. And I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
My kids is listening to this, all of this nonsense, and I ain't been able to spend no time with them.
I can't.
Meghan also alleged that there were concerns over Archie's skin color while she was pregnant.
They were saying they didn't want him to be a prince or a princess, not knowing what the gender would be, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security.
Okay. Here's my thing.
If he dies, he dies.
Here's my thing. And this is real shit. With all due respect, Meghan Markle, your husband, yo.
Nigga, you's a bitch.
First of all, why is she speaking? She's not the family.
Yeah.
He's he makes sure that that's his son too. Mm-hmm. That's his son. Like, his son, why is she speaking on his behalf? Like, that's his European white family.
A little context.
And they're giving her too much airtime. It's like another pandering thing. Like, this,
that's what I was gonna say.
Right? Like, come, like, seriously, like, this is Kwesi. Take over.
He's still heir to the throne. There's 7 people ahead of him though.
Right.
But he's still heir to the throne, and so he kind of got to be easy with it. He should have. He's rebelling, but that don't change the fact that he's heir to the throne. So.
Nigga, you's a bitch. Nigga, you's a bitch.
Yeah.
He is, bro. Like, I mean,
what you want him to do?
I think
because he's not speaking.
Well, if I'm royal family,
right,
and you tell my wife or me that you're not, first of all, well, listen, we're not giving. Let's give credit when credit is due. He broke off from his family.
Yeah.
That's respect, bro.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta respect what he did. You know what I mean?
On his name.
You know what I'm saying? Let's a little round of applause. Round of applause for Harry. You know what I mean?
Word.
Round of applause for Harry.
Because who's to say, you know what I mean? They ain't try to body this man.
And we know about the Princess Diana conspiracy. We know about all that. His mother.
Yeah,
you see how his mother got taken out.
You know what type of time.
So you know what I mean? Everybody's pointing at her like he's just as much of a victim as she is.
Yeah.
This is his wife.
He gets love though.
He gets mad love, but now she's getting a lot of slander. Listen, at the end of the day, he's the one in power, not her. So I don't know why they giving Megan this huge fucking rollout like she went through so much. This man walked away from fucking royalty.
Yeah.
Fuck the black and white shit for a second. I'm not surprised that they're racist.
Maybe he doesn't want to talk about it. Like, he just doesn't want to.
Because that's his family at the end of the day. He still don't want to shit on his grandmoms and his father and his brother. His brother's still over there.
Yeah, we can't call somebody who went up against that type of power
Facts.
a bitch. Like, nothing bitch about that.
Nah, yo, Harry, man. Come on, son. Come on, Harry, man. Come on, son. Come on, son.
And I'm tired of being low key.
Come on, son.
Now I'm about to pull my motherfucking whips out. I'm about to show y'all what my crib looks
Come on,
like.
Harry.
And I'm about to roll
Harry.
with my niggas and smack niggas up that's talking.
Harry, come on, son. We need that energy from you, bro.
He asked, speaking of, I'm gonna show y'all my crib. They said that they were staying with Tyler Perry.
What?
Yeah, they were staying with Tyler Perry. Had them in a safe house.
Nigga, you's a bitch.
Bro, son, that's different, son.
You just want to call him a bitch so bad.
No.
Like, what? You stay in that nigga's crib,
son. What
you need
reason,
protection.
What reason could he possibly have for staying there? Tyler Perry stepped up.
Tyler Perry is rich as fuck, nigga. What you
money.
talking about, son?
He got a production
If
company.
6ix9ine could get protection, you think Tyler Perry can't get protection?
Oh, 100%.
But that's crazy, right? They left England and went to Atlanta. They went to ATL. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Harry's cool.
Hood.
Harry's cool. I fuck with Harry. And he's a ginger. So he's kind of an outcast anyway. Yeah, he's kind of outcast anyway. But I think gingers are plentiful in England. Yeah. I think it's a very ginger.
Yeah, they in the UK.
Ain't no sun.
In the UK show.
Yeah, ain't no sun. It's gloomy.
That's a UK thing.
UK is a gloomy fucking place. It is. Like the Irish, they're all the same shit. So we don't. So at the end of the day, we really don't give a fuck about that shit, right?
Nah. I mean, it is an interesting story. I ain't gonna hold you. I just people just run to this royal family shit too much.
Right.
It's too much for me.
I feel that.
Speaking of royal family, did we see Coming to America 2 this weekend?
No, I
did.
didn't even know it dropped.
I threw it on.
I saw the trailer though.
What are you living?
You saw the trailer? You saw the movie then?
That was it?
Yeah, that was the movie. Here's the thing. I found it to be enjoyable because I watched it with a big group of people.
Okay.
And I peeped something about that movie. People my age who remember the movie, I saw it as a kid. The first one. It came out in 88? Mm-hmm. So I was 7 years old. Mm-hmm. But I probably didn't see it until I was about 10.
Right.
I didn't see it until I was a little older. They did a great job of, because, bro, where I watched it at, it was like 20 kids there. Mm-hmm. The kids loved it, bro.
Okay.
The kids really enjoyed it.
Really?
Right. Because remember, Eddie Murphy started doing Disney shit. Yeah. Oh, so he's become that.
Yeah, okay, that face. Yeah.
He got rid of the Beverly Hills Cop shit, you know what I'm saying? All the another 48 hours, all of those type of movies he was doing.
It works because that character is a square anyway. Like Prince Hakeem is a square.
Right, but the original Coming to America still had the raw, you had the nudity scenes.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you had nudity scenes, profanity. Yeah. This ain't have none of that. Because Eddie Murphy, let's keep it, let's
fuck you too.
Right. Yeah. Let's remember. Once Eddie Murphy crossed over and started doing the Dr. Doolittles and the Norbits and all of those kid-friendly movies, he put himself in a box. He can't go back to the gangster shit no more. Yeah. So I think it was a perfect blend of his old shit and his new shit. No, he's getting that bag. Like
it was
that Disney bag is different.
There was a
little bit.
There was some edgy moments though.
It
wasn't all the way safe. Like like it was almost like there was Shorty got her box ate a little bit underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, but it still was subtle. It was subtle shit. It still was PG. It was PG.
Oh.
So, but I think it was enjoyable. I appreciated the fact that all the old characters came back, all of them, except for 3 that I was little. Two. One of them I know why they wasn't there. The mother died.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It was weird that Eric LaSalle didn't. Well, I don't know his real name. Eric LaSalle, who played the Jerry Curl dude.
Why do you always?
Who?
Who played the Jerry Curl dude. Soul Glow.
Yeah. Where's he at?
Soul Glow.
Didn't bring him.
Nah, we needed Soul Glow.
Soul Glow wasn't there, and her sister. She wasn't in the movie. Strange.
That is strange.
Right, like she wasn't in it, and I'm like, wow, those were 2 big characters in the first one. So, and they're alive and well. So I mean, Eric LaSalle, he moved on to bigger and better things. So he probably it was a different bag for him. And the sister, I know she ain't got shit to do. She ain't been in nothing.
How you know? Oh yeah, you're right.
She might be a whole millionaire out here.
She might be dead. So let me stop because I didn't even check to see why she wasn't in it.
Dead with a capital D.
So
right?
that's not fair. I shouldn't do that. But overall, out of 10, I'd give it a 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it again.
And the first one?
First one?
Yeah.
10.
See?
Amazing movie.
That sucks.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Like I said, I enjoyed it because of the company I was with. But if I saw that shit in the crib, just me,
you would have been like, "This shit is
nah,
whack."
I'd shit on it.
I watched it.
I know.
I watched it, Dolo. It wasn't that bad to me. I guess you know what? It's crazy because
it was goofy as hell, bro.
It's crazy because I kind of expected it to be like super horrible, like intolerable. I really thought it was gonna be horrible. So I guess because I went in there expecting the worst, I was like, all right. Certain little parts made me laugh. Certain little parts I like the way they did it.
Right.
I like the way they shot certain shit. I don't like a lot of CGI shit. I think that
bro, I was gonna thank you. The cartoons, the Jumanji shit, the cartoons.
What?
Animals was trash. It was obvious.
I like the elephant though. The elephant, I think they did good with that.
That lion was trash, bro. Live action Lion King shit. They got cartoons chasing. Like,
how'd you feel about the young face?
All right.
The young face Eddie.
Let me give you a little shot. Let me give you a little
Prince Hakeem
nasty, son.
There was a shot, Chinks. Where,
oh my God, that was so nasty.
There was a shot, Chinks, where where they went back in the time. Mm-hmm. So it was really older Eddie.
Oh, okay.
But they
kind of how they did.
But they graphics to him to a young face like they did with Will Smith.
Where did Will Smith and Gemini Man?
What?
Yeah, it looked bad.
It looked
bad.
It didn't look as good as the Will Smith.
It looked real bad.
See, why do they do all that
real
extra
bad
shit?
My thing is, I thought she was gonna ask me about the his son.
Oh.
Now I know what Eddie Murphy's known for. Eddie Murphy's known for grooming new people and putting them on the scene. That dude's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Anybody Eddie Murphy touches and puts on blows up. Eddie Murphy gave Chris Rock his first shot. Mm-hmm. He also gave Dave Chappelle his first shot.
That's a fact.
So this kid, that dude, I've never seen him before. Nobody's ever seen him before.
Take off.
He's gonna take off. Eddie Murphy, when you get the Eddie Murphy cosign, and he was. I like this character. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, he was.
They should have kept it more like classic and authentic. To be honest, just because it was such a classic movie.
It was. They kept. It was.
Nah, that sounds like some extra shit. What y'all talking about?
What?
It was extra. The funeral was extra. It was extra.
Oh, I thought y'all was talking about like animals.
Yeah, cause like it was like they was in Africa.
Oh, they was in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
there was an elephant coming.
The graphics though, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it because it's newer.
Right.
But
yeah. It wasn't too bad. I've seen some.
They did it. It was shot at Rick Ross.
Embarrassing shit. Like I've seen some embarrassing shit.
Bro, I saw a movie.
What's the worst movie y'all seen
in my life?
Yeah. Damn.
The worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I would have had to sit through it though.
Yeah.
Oh. The Last Airbender. Oh my God.
The Avatar movie.
Boy. The Last Airbender?
I've seen worse than that.
Trash.
It was bad?
It was bad. It was bad.
Like
Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat movie was pretty bad.
Okay.
That's crazy because somebody was just talking about how much they love that movie.
You see a new one is coming out.
Yeah.
I like it.
I saw the
trailer. I'm not mad they made that. They need to make that.
They showed Jack's arms, how Jack's arms, how he lost his arms.
The dude from the Tyler Perry movie is in it. The nigga with the wig, he's Jax.
The nigga with
it's a lot of Tyler Perry wig niggas.
The nigga with the wig that I did the video about. That like, go get me a lighter, bitch.
Oh, I didn't know who you was doing.
Yeah, he looked, and he always beat up. He's always default. He's always one of the default black dude. He looked like a throwback.
In the movies.
You know the throwback niggas who always be in the like Terrence Howard's always in the movies.
Oh.
If they do a black movie from like the 1950s, they always got a group of dudes.
Like generic niggas.
They kind of look like you know who got that look too? Franklin from Snowfall got that. He got the throwback look. Niggas don't look like that no more.
He got the do-rag pack face.
Yeah, he got the shana na na shana na 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 dow shana na na shana na 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 dow shana na shana na 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 dow shana na na shana na na bow yep.
Did he say bow?
Bow.
Featuring 504?
That's a hit right
Bow
there.
bow.
That's him.
All right, so yeah, Coming to America, I give it a 5 out of 10.
10.
You?
I also want to note that Eddie and Arsenio's African accents weren't as.
They're bad.
It was better in part 1.
Yes, way better. Son, Arsenio Hall? Mug, son.
Yeah.
His fight scene was trash.
Son, I'm going to tell you.
His.
Yeah. Oh, my God, he look old, bro.
I think he's a little.
Nigga look like Forrest Whitaker on The Black Panther. That's actually the worst African accent ever.
Who?
Forrest Whitaker's accent on Black Panther. Terrible. The Black Panther. You know what I mean? Shit, son. You know what Forrest?
You sound a little French.
Hold on. So now we got to
crazy.
find it, son. Hold on. So Forrest Whitaker, Black Panther, son.
I just had a soundbite. I was about to say it to you now. I forgot.
Son. Damn. Bro. That nigga's accent is terrible, son.
Oh, it was a good one.
The Black Panther. Watch.
The prince will now have the strength of the Black Panther stripped away.
So why is he rolling his words like that, son? Stripped.
Nigga sound like smack.
He does.
Okay.
The prince.
That shit is trash.
Prince. The prince will now have the strength of the Black Panther.
Yo, yeah, grab that. Grab that right
Grab
quick.
that for sure.
Prince. The prince. The prince. The prince will now have the strength.
Grow up.
Nah, son. Nah, son. Nah,
Yo, we
Forrest.
immature as fuck.
That's
Nah,
funny.
Forrest.
Yo, why we like this, Chinks?
I don't know. I
The
wish I knew.
absolute
All
worst
jokes aside.
African accent, period. Ever.
Oh, nah, I think.
Oh, no.
Jamaican.
No. I
Pop
give
12.
no. I give you the. Oh, actually, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Robert Townsend and Denzel Washington had a movie, The Mighty Quinn.
Yeah. I know that joint.
Son, come
I'm too old.
come in.
I'm old. So
Oh.
Come on, give in.
I shouldn't
You
know
ain't
that.
seen nothing like The Mighty Quinn.
You remember the music?
Son, they was
What
singing it
doesn't
through the whole
he
movie.
remember?
Yo.
Hold on, y'all gotta hear the Mighty Quinn
Memory
song.
of an elephant.
Nah, son.
Son,
Crazy.
the
That's
Mighty
like
Quinn.
87, nigga.
I haven't seen it in a long time either. Quinn theme song, son. Oh my God, son. It's the worst song ever. Watch how offbeat she is, son. This shit is trash, my nigga. Come on, and Denzel Washington's Jamaican accent? Oh my God, son.
This is pretty
And Robert Townsend was in it too. That nigga was trash.
Funny enough, I
My
believe
nigga name was Malby.
I believe that was his breakout movie.
Oh. No, Denzel Washington was Mississippi Masala.
Which one came first?
Mississippi Masala. Actually, it was Mo Better Blues. Spike Lee.
That's his first
That's what.
smash.
Look. He's supposed to be Jamaican. Watch. So trash. So bad, son.
I had the blues so bad one time it put my face in a permanent frown. But now I'm feeling so much better. I can cakewalk.
This shit is so trash.
Town.
You gotta hear when they start singing the songs, son.
Well, I woke up this morning feeling
Where's
so
the fuck
wishy, baby.
Watch my cakewalk now, y'all.
Here you go. Here you go. Here come Shorty. Watch. Here come Shorty. It's about to get real trash. Watch. You ain't seen nothing like the Mighty Quinn.
You hear my beat, that rumbling man. He's towing into one across the land.
Okay.
Each and all is my big friend. Even at Babylon, mighty queen, he got caught up in a web of politics, you see.
Okay.
But that mighty queen did a set him
She, hold on, she kind of.
Sunshine, it's for everyone.
Everyone.
Sunshine, come back again.
She started getting a little spicy with the flow.
Yeah, she tried. She tried.
Come on, y'all. Come on, give in. Come on.
She got loose.
You ain't seen nothing like the
she really tried
mighty
that.
Queen.
Because Shorty really tried that.
That shit was
Yo,
trash.
chicks gave a hard nah.
That shit was trash.
Yo,
It's a no for me.
a hard nah could really like break your heart, son. like a nah. Yo,
that was
hurt.
not it.
That wasn't it.
Mighty Quinn is one of the worst movies ever.
I don't remember
That movie's very
I just
bad.
remember him like smiling and walking
He was
on
a
the
cop.
beach.
Yeah, he was a cop. Supposed to be
That was
the default
definitely
fine
wild.
nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was default hunk
Yeah, you know what I mean?
for sure.
So yeah. Quasi, you haven't seen it yet, Chinks.
The rails.
What do you give it? What do you give it?
Oh,
out of 10?
Strong 6.
6? Yeah, I'm at 5.
Strong 6.
I mean, it wasn't
I
horrible.
sat through. You know what? I might be shitting on it. I say 7. I say 7. I enjoyed it. I wasn't.
I gave the trailer a good.
I'm a
like,
harsh
4.
movie critic though.
I went and warmed up some food though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you.
But I knew it was gonna be trash from the trailer.
Missed a little.
I knew it
bit.
was gonna be bad. But I do appreciate
Trash?
it. I do appreciate it. I mean, I love the fact that everybody's still here with us. I did appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So thank
cool.
you, Eddie. Classic movie.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right. Let's get into some other Hushnyashk. All right, yeah, let's get into let's get this one last thing out the way. Have we heard Scary Hours 2?
No, I didn't.
Yes, fire.
You didn't listen to
How
none
I
of them?
didn't listen to 3 songs. No, I heard the one song. I heard
You didn't hear 3 of them?
I heard
All 3?
No.
What?
First of all,
Give me
all
a
right,
snippet. Give me a snippet.
the first one is
What's Next?
What's Next?
Snip.
No, I'm not gonna play it on there because you know.
No, what's
you-
next?
you
I
know
heard.
this.
I heard what's
Your
next.
What's Next is fire.
Yeah.
The second one is
Wants and needs.
Wants and
You
Needs.
scared to play it? The
First,
Drizzy?
yeah, I ain't gonna play it. Let me tell you something. What Lil Baby did to Drake on that song is not right, son.
Yo,
Little
he
Baby put that nigga in a
slid-
spin cycle, boy.
slid on his
Was he
shit.
rapping or was he
Rapping
was-
his motherfucking ass
Drake.
off.
Drake was Drake.
Drake was rapping.
rapping.
Yeah, Drake was rapping.
Oh shit.
And
It
Lil
was
Baby
just
put
Lil
that
Baby
nigga in a spin
just-
cycle, boy. Little bit. I think Drake wrote his verse first and like, yo, Lil Baby. And Lil Baby was like, you know what? I'm about to cook this nigga. Drake should have did this verse over.
First, you gotta try to cook Drake. You have to.
No, Baby cooked him. But look, Rick Ross, Rick Ross, Drake got his reverse in the
On
next
Rick
song.
Ross. Lemon
He
Pepper.
put Ross in his spin cycle. Oh, Lemon
It
Pepper
was like,
freestyle?
It was definitely a Rick Ross type
Yeah,
beat,
but
though.
you gotta.
Ross did 16, but Drake did like 4 minutes.
Drake
Yeah.
Drake been bodying Ross. You got to body Baby.
Rick Ross didn't belong on that song.
Right. I don't know the song, but you got
Lemon Pepper freestyle, hard song.
That's a hard.
Who
name.
would you
That's
have
a
heard
hard
on
name
that?
for the
Who would
song.
you have had on that instead?
What?
On that one, you said.
Well,
Rick
it was too
Ross?
short. Like Ross only gave us like 16, but Drake did 4 minutes. Like, why you did that nigga like that? Like, he went. Drake wrote out the whole beat.
Yeah.
That song is like 6 minutes, bro.
It's mad long. It's super
But
long.
Drake is in his. You know when Drake do the freestyle shit, like 5 a.m. in Toronto. It's one of those. The nigga's on his arrogant shit. I love when Drake is like that.
Yeah.
I like when like.
Talking mad shit.
But for the 3, I think we got a lot to look forward for the album. What's it called? Pretty Boy, Lover Boy, Certified Lover Boy. That's the name of the album.
Interesting name.
Certified Lover Boy. That's why he got the heart partners here.
Crazy.
Yeah, but those 3 definitely gonna be summer bangers.
It's just crazy how he just got to drop like a quarter of an EP basically. Like
He got
an
the
EP.
market. Drake
And just be good.
Drake has had the longest run in rap history. The longest run. Longer than Hov. That nigga got a run. Drake go back to
He
what?
don't miss.
09?
He got the run of all runs.
He doesn't
It's
miss.
09?
Number-
It's 2021?
Yeah, number wise.
He's still on top. How you been the number 1 rapper for that long, bro? That's crazy. You had something come close, but once he dropped.
I mean, he got on a year or two.
But here's the thing with
But
Drake.
still.
Here's the thing with Drake. Drake has mastered jumping on your shit, making you hot, and taking your flow. Drake does that. That's what he does. But the beauty of that is when Drake takes your flow, you blow up too. So I think niggas is cool with it.
Yeah.
Because he will jump on your song and steal your flow. He's notorious for that shit.
I mean, Drake had good features on that little thing he dropped. It was,
Man, I enjoyed it. I think all 3 songs is dope. Lemon Pepper Freestyle is my favorite though. But enough of that. We're not a music podcast. All right, let's get into some FDK news. First, let's get this out the way. Jeff Bezos' wife is his ex-wife. When they divorced, she automatically became the richest woman in the world. In the world. She gave away a couple of billion. She's worth right now $53 billion.
sheesh.
Right? She married a science teacher. You talking about the come up of all come ups? Mug too, son. Mug. Let me give y'all an idea. I did this the other day, and I was like, yo, I broke this shit down. I'm like, yo, there's no fucking way. About Jeff Bezos. You want to feel broke? Y'all want to feel broke?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sure.
Okay.
Wasn't on my list of things to do today.
Not today.
No,
maybe tomorrow.
All right, let's do this first. All right. Let's do this real quick. I'm bugging. Come on, Will.
Come on, Will.
Come on, we believe in you.
All right, Jeff Bezos' net worth is currently
a lot.
$193 billion. Right? It sounds great, right? That money it sounds unfathomable.
That's 193,000 million.
But then when you talk about what he makes, right? Y'all know what he makes per second?
How much?
Per second.
How much?
$2,537 a second. Y'all know how much he makes?
I feel
you know how much money he makes?
I feel broke.
I'll make you feel real broke. You know how much the nigga make a minute?
I'm there.
A minute. $152,207. A minute. A minute, bro.
That's sick. What would you do with that?
Let me tell you something. I didn't make that last year or the year before that.
That's life changing.
You mean to tell me it takes?
That shit mind blowing.
I probably made that in the last 3 years.
That's mine.
A little under 3 years, but still, that nigga made that in 60 fucking seconds, bro. You can't even fathom that, bro. That's crazy. That mean I've been talking for since I said it. The nigga that made $100K from me just talking right here. I gotta get something to drink.
This is a $1 billion episode,
bro. Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. We about to drop an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I get y'all a better perspective.
Damn.
That's wild. That's money.
Let's get into some real shit.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna make it make sense for y'all right now.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna make shit.
It can't be that much.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's do it.
You said 157,000.
How many people in the world? How many people in the world?
We gotta do the math real quick. That sounds.
I'm gonna do the math right now. How many people in the world? How many?
7 billion.
7 billion. Okay. Watch this. Let me make y'all even feel. Let me make y'all feel even. Let me make y'all even feel more broke. If I make y'all feel broke, I'll make y'all feel more broke. Where's my calculator?
Broken. I feel broken.
All right. So, this is Jeff Bezos' money. So you take 193 billion divided by 7 billion. Jeff Bezos has enough money to give everybody in the world, everybody, every person on the planet, he can give everybody let's see. I'm sorry. I got to get this right. I don't want to fuck up because somebody, some dickhead, like, you're wrong.
That dickhead would be me.
Yeah.
He has enough money. Come on. Where's this at? I just had it.
That's crazy how much money he has or makes.
Blood
seed.
Okay, here we go. Yo, are y'all serious right now? Are y'all making me do this? Come on, man.
This nigga's filling out surveys.
He has enough money to give everybody $27.
That's a lot.
Every person on planet Earth, he can give them $27 each.
Wow. How much?
$27.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody.
The whole planet.
That's crazy.
The whole planet.
I think it's more than that.
That's a lot, bro. Just the fact that you can give everybody something.
Right.
How much people can you give?
Babies included.
$27 to.
Probably got enough to give dead people some money. Yeah, that's just to think about his wealth, what he's worth, and it's going up. He's gonna be a trillionaire, and his money's moving fast, bro. Like he's making his money fast.
Yeah.
Speaking of people making power moves, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fucking huge round of applause to Hov for making another power move. Now, there are some who feel indifferent about it. Academics had his opinion on it. I'm going to play what he said, and I'm going to explain to y'all why I don't agree with him. First, before we go to FDK, how do you feel about the move?
Challenge. That's good business.
Right.
Yeah. The backlash is more so talking about the contradiction of
right
of him claiming to be black based and black forward,
right,
as opposed to him just being a
black. If you don't sit
black,
up, nigga.
a black businessman, why I gotta sit up for?
Because I can't hear you. Your voice is not projecting.
Oh,
I got you.
Yeah,
I turned you up. So now you go back to being FDK. Chill.
That should sound like one of them new rapper
CFDK.
names.
Chill FDK.
New rapper names. I got the 3 letters before the name.
No.
FDK
Leisure FDK. Leisure. All right, so let's play Academics, what he had to say, and then we'll give our feedback on it. So are you familiar with the deal Jay-Z made? No. All right, Academics going to explain the deal, so I don't even need to say it. He's going to say what the deal was. He's going to say it. And because Academics speaks, he's the dude who does his research on stuff. He's not speaking from a place of. He's speaking from a place of how he feels about it, but the details on it, he was accurate on the details, but he left a couple of things out though.
I respect Jay-Z's business mind. I think he's a great businessman. I do look at people just blindly sucking him off and basically saying, "Yo, just look at this, man." Jay-Z bought a company. He said it was for black creators. He said people shouldn't support Apple and Spotify because
that's not true. But keep going.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying
white
that.
Owned. And he wanted to have
because when he first started, there was white people on the stage that bought into it too. So stop it. It wasn't all black.
Something for the culture, for the artist, by the artist, and he wanted to keep it black owned, and he wanted to do it that way. He did many B-side concerts and shit like that, talking about black excellence, black power.
That's a fact, though. He did say black owned
because
right. He did say that.
Well, it is black owned though. So
yeah,
whatever.
He was running a black business, even though we found out later. When they went to Sweden at the Tidal headquarters, pretty much not one of the employees or the higher executive people at Tidal were black. It was pretty much only Jay-Z, right?
Right. He owns it. They don't. They work for him.
It was still preached and put forth to us as
black owned don't mean black employees.
But what about the deal though?
Oh, we're getting to the deal.
This is black excellence. You guys support it if you support black people. Well, Jay-Z sold a third of the shares.
Hold on. Also, he said when they went to Sweden. What is black people? Of course, the people that work there gonna be white in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? Hey, how about you move your black ass from America to Sweden to work for Tidal? Come on, stop it, Academics.
That happens a lot. A year or two ago, for $200 million, and he just sold the rest of the shares, including all the artist shares, to Square, which is owned by Jack Dorsey.
That's not true either. Continue.
Dorsey, the same person who owns Twitter, and essentially, if you don't know, the streaming app Tidal now is Jack Dorsey's. So the black-owned product is now owned by Jack Dorsey, the white man, right? Again, Jay-Z is a classic bait-and-switch person. And I think that's the only thing I don't like about the way he goes about things. I think he does his business how he should do it. But he is one of the people who will say, hey, why you not going to fuck with me? I'm black. Yo, I'm doing it for black people. But he's not doing it for black people. He's doing it for his own selfish means. It's nothing wrong with what Jay's doing. But it is something wrong when you're constantly guilting people to make it seem like you're going for some bigger than your self-effort and you're just selflessly doing things. When in reality, you're just trying to get it to a point where you can sell and make a lot of money. You get me? Again, kudos to Jay on this one because, you know, there's a couple of artists that were involved in the deal. They got a couple million as well. But by large and in part, when you think about how Jay-Z puts forward or promotes any of the efforts he has, whether it was his Armandale or whatever it was called, like his champagne.
Ace of Spades,
he
stupid.
said, hey, black people are not welcome to the Cristal party. They don't like black people. So you know why? I'm going to get my own champagne and I'm black owned and y'all going to, it's obviously going to love y'all because I'm black.
Jay did say
he
that.
just sold that, or he sold half of the shares to, was it LVMH or whatever
Right.
it is? The same people who own most of the luxury brands in Europe, pretty much, again, a bunch of white motherfuckers, right? Again, nothing wrong with it, but when you're guilting people into supporting you because you're trying to stand up for some racial equity type of shit and you're trying to balance out racial inequalities and you're trying to give people a reason to fuck with you, it's just very ironic that at any single time there's a dollar opportunity for you to come up or get out of a bad business deal, you sell to the white man. You don't wait around to sell to another black man. You always sell to the white man. Again, it just shows, listen, Jay, again, great businessman for his own pockets, but stop believing in celebrities when they're acting like they're all in it for you. They're all in it for themselves, and that's why you should be in it for yourself as well. Congratulations to Jay, but also you're a fucking idiot if you ever thought that title was for the niggas. You get me? No. Title now belongs to Jack Dorsey. And if you watch what Twitter's become, a straight-up pussified platform that lives, that you could see people fucking all day, but if you say an opinion or you say a joke to somebody, you'll get flagged or banned for 24 hours for bullying. That's just how it goes, all right? So just keep that in mind, all right?
Okay. FDK, thoughts?
What is the nature of the deal as far
Okay.
as far
He
because he
incorrect
said
with that.
sell.
Right.
He said he sold it, but
didn't sell
he
it.
went into partnership.
Right. He
But
sold. He sold a major share. Here's the thing.
No, that's ownership.
Right. Jay-Z bought 53. He bought it for $53 million. In 2015, I believe he sold a third of it to Sprint for $200 million. That's a crazy flip. And then flash forward another 200. He gets another 297 for the shares that he sold to Jack Dorsey. Also, Jay-Z now sits on a board at Square and Twitter. You see what I'm saying? So it's a power move for a bigger move, right? So now, and what is he talking about? Sell it to another black man. Who the fuck is gonna give Jay? Who's gonna give Jay-Z?
That's exactly what I've been thinking.
This is what
this whole
kills me.
time.
I'm sorry, Chinks. This is what kills me when about black people getting upset when people of power make these kind of moves, right?
Yeah.
The first person who breaks the ceiling is always the one who's gonna get cut. There's no black man who's ever done what Jay-Z's doing in America, right? None. At the end of the day, the goal is to sit at these tables.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
If you sell and walk away, now it's just his.
Yeah.
But now you're in the room. Jay-Z's in the room with the NFL. He's in the room with LVMH. He's in the room with Twitter. He's in the room with them.
And it's not just that, but it's like they're in the presence of him as well. Like,
right.
Now he's also idolized as somebody big and up there.
Right.
And that's what y'all need to look at. Not just, he should be dealing with, only blacks. Business is business. It shouldn't matter the color. That's the point.
Right. At the end of the day, in order for us to even out the playing field, the goal is not to in order for black people to come up in this country and get on that level, sitting on these board tables, we have to do business with white people.
Right.
They got all the money.
Absolutely.
We have to do business with them.
That's the connection right there.
That's how you skip
get
the line.
Plugged in, right?
And that's how you skip the line.
Absolutely.
It'll take us generations to get to where Jay-Z is if we do it the way academics talking about. Mm-hmm. We got to do business with these motherfuckers. Yeah. Academics, go read the spook who sat by the door, bro. Go read that shit, my nigga.
And if not him, then who? Because
Right.
Diddy probably, but Diddy
ain't gonna do that. Diddy ain't gonna. Diddy's a selfish motherfucker.
Right. He's too.
That's a selfish motherfucker.
They probably wouldn't trust him.
Academics, man. You know what I'm saying?
You need to chill. I could in my feelings.
I think because I never really spoke on it. I think I agree with everything y'all saying, but I don't think that's what academics were saying though.
He's saying Jay-Z is bait and switch. He's using black people to get it. Oh.
I think he said something very specific. Yeah, he said all of that, but I think what he actually used to point it out is smaller than what we're talking about right now. I think he's just saying specifically that he spoke out against he does a lot of talking about black keeping it in-house black.
Right.
You're speaking on what he leveraged to get in the rooms,
right?
Which can potentially be power,
right?
If he's really about that,
right?
So it's a lot of there's
right.
more,
and that's the thing. It's a lot of premature speaking on these things without seeing the end goal, because obviously, on Untitled for him, Jay-Z sees the bigger picture. It's like,
hold on, I'm not done though. Even you saying that, right?
Right.
I'm not saying that's wrong, but you can't say that. You can't say Jay-Z sees the bigger picture. We don't know what Jay-Z's picture is.
Obviously, he does, because my thing is, for real, he does see the bigger picture, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have. He moved up a level of power.
He moved up,
right? But I'm just saying,
academics is not. He's not. I haven't heard him disagree with that. He moved up, but
right.
But what he's saying is, I'm not saying I agree with this. I'm just saying, let's make it clear what academics is saying. He's making it seem like we're moving up because he's moving up. That's the bait and switch.
But how do we know that's not true?
But that's the thing. Are we maybe is it possible that we're giving Jay-Z credit too early? Maybe we need to move at the pace.
That's fine.
Because we're not there yet. He made a deal for himself.
That's fine. That's fair.
Not for us.
That's fair, but at the same time.
And he also contradicted himself.
Oh.
See, that's the thing. We agree. I know about the spook by the door.
Right.
We agree. He leveraged something, right, to get himself in a door, right, which could possibly help us. Right. But what he leveraged was what he said he wasn't going to do, which is let them in with ownership. They rap about keeping the ownership.
So it's all contradiction.
You listen to
he's arguing.
So he's only speaking on the contradiction.
Okay.
Right.
And that's bothering him. That's his personal opinion.
I get
but
it.
You know what I'm saying? He's not
by business standards. All right, let's see some real shit. How many people subscribe to Tidal?
I don't know.
Me.
I don't know. Okay.
Very few.
You got Tidal?
No.
You got Tidal?
No.
I do. You see what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of black people running their mouth don't even fuck with Tidal.
Right.
It's only a problem now that this Jay-Z sold it. Black people wasn't supporting Tidal like that.
But black people don't have to.
I know a lot of Spanish
what I'm saying
people
is, like, then,
supporting that shit.
Right. I know a lot of people who, like, I swear to God, like, every time I be sending people my Tidal playlist, they never have it. But it's so many black people shitting on Jay-Z's decision, and they wasn't even supported in the first place. They was fucking with Apple and Spotify.
So you're speaking to. So how did Tidal do? As far as
Tidal performed.
They got a deal, so he did well, right?
Tidal performed because Tidal performed the way. All right, put it like this. Tidal could never compete with an Apple or Spotify. Never. Okay. Not with Jay-Z owning Tidal. But if Tidal gets an ally, as powerful as Jack Dorsey, and Jay-Z's still on the board making decisions.
Okay, then what?
That's a bigger picture. That's could be something potentially bigger for black people.
Could be. If he's about that.
Right.
That part, he has to be about that.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
For what?
Why not?
I mean, okay.
Academics can be completely right.
So you feel like he's a selfish person?
I think he's self-proclaimed.
Let's be clear here.
Let me.
Okay.
Jay-Z is self-proclaimed selfish.
Right
or wrong. So he just has a very articulate way of doing it. First of all, we're talking about business. You asked me how I felt off rip, and the first thing I said was it's good business. What's business? Business is making capital.
Right.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with morals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z has always claimed businessman. He named himself after some of the most ruthless businessmen ever, Rockefeller. These are just facts. This is not me interjecting my feelings on it. This is just facts. I love Jay-Z, but we all know that Jay-Z claims to be businessman. He still claims crack dealer. He articulates the mindset of a fucking hustler.
Yeah.
Get this money. He's not really Mr. Morals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't have any reasons to give him that. He helps black people out. A lot of them, I believe, I don't know if they're his friends or not, but there are definitely cases of Jay-Z bailing people out in fucked up situations. But those are his friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not gonna say that's what I'm not gonna do him like that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, he's done a hell of a lot for the community. Oh,
yeah. I mean, but the worst, for devil's advocate, the worst people on the planet have done a lot.
Right.
For
but here's the thing.
I'm saying that
also,
you kind of have
to even get in that position of power. You gotta be a ruthless motherfucker.
I've heard you say that before.
There's nobody who's a billionaire who didn't do some fuck shit to get there. Like, because you cannot care about how people feel.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have to literally put people you cannot care about how anybody feels when you're making a business move because it's not about your feelings. It's about fucking business. Yeah. You don't get it. You'll get it. Mm-hmm. You don't have a choice. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody can come speak because he know what he's doing. At the end of the day, now his intentions, we don't know.
I don't move ahead of the information. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right, okay.
I get what I get. All right, he made a deal. That's where we're at. You know what I'm saying?
Follow. I feel where academics is coming from, but I think he's a little premature in his assessment. Just like I say I feel the way I feel because
he pointed out a valid contradiction though. He gets a point for his contradiction that he pointed out.
He sounds emotional about it. Like he strongly feels like he's very opinionated in this.
Yeah. Academics be on a Henny though.
Oh. Okay.
Jay-Z talking the shit he talk.
Cause it's like
he be drinking and he get into it, but
do you want help specifically? Like, is that what it is? I think he.
It sounded like he was coming out of the debate. You know how you come out that debate and you kind of still got it on you?
Fresh.
That energy might have been for who he was debating.
Not that go. Let's keep it on this for a second. Let's keep it on the black shit. You know what I mean?
Blackity black.
So recently we called this, and I'm glad that the people who are directly involved are now calling them out. So the father of Mike Brown, we know who Mike Brown was, gunned down in Ferguson. Innocent black kid, because he was a kid. He was 16 years old, right? 16, 17. Hands up, don't shoot. I remember that. He was murdered in Ferguson by the police. One of the faces of Black Lives Matter movement, one of the first faces of the Black Lives Matter movement, along with Philando Castile, over in Freddie Gray, some of the faces of the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, I think last year, throughout the whole George Floyd situation, Black Lives Matter organization have earned in the upwards of $90 million for the organization. None of which was given to the families, to the communities, to assist in
anything.
Right. So the father of Mike Brown is now demanding $20 million from Black Lives Matter.
Woo! 20 big ones.
As he should.
20.
Use my son's face,
20 M's,
his story, to get ahead, break me off.
That's all he asked for?
Well, there's other families. I think 20 is fair.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's a good chop.
True.
5
thoughts.
Hell, fuck yeah.
Right.
What the fuck y'all talking about?
I'm for it.
Y'all niggas, on some real shit. I'm Mike Brown. I might square up with somebody. I ain't gonna hold you. I might have to swing on somebody.
You with my brother on the phone. When I beat you on Power Room, you going to bed, nigga.
Word.
Nah.
Word.
Not on Power.
Mike Brown might have to pop on somebody.
And I'm telling you with my brother on the phone. When I beat you on Power Room, you going to bed, nigga.
You going to bed, Black Lives Matter.
Nah, facts. Because it's a spit in the face, man. It's super disrespectful. We've gotten to the bottom of the shit. Matter of fact, they changed. I think they changed it since we talked about it. But the Black Lives Matter.
I might be a little responsible for that.
Facts. The Black Lives Matter mission statement leaves Mike Brown Sr. out of the family equation. So it's not far fetched that it's a very what's the word not only it's more. I don't want to use inconsiderate. It's too nice. It's like, I don't think they give a fuck about black men, man.
They They don't.
I don't even know how you could write some shit about some
see,
shit like that and
before
still give a fuck about black men.
Before those fuckers changed that mantra, I wish I recorded it so I could have it for my own.
Oh, it's out there. Somebody got it.
I need that. I need for people to know what they originally stood for, and they only changed it because they was called out about it so much.
Somebody got it.
But their mission statement is really how they fucking feel.
Yeah.
It's not about black men and black women. It's about gays. It's a gay agenda. That's a fact. That's not even me being homophobic. That's what the fuck it said in their mission statement. It was never about black men and black women. Because that's the case. Black Lives Matter will be out here for every time a kid get killed or black family gets killed. And if that man's son, his face, help make a 16-year-old black boy, innocent black boy, murdered by police the way Mike Brown was murdered, 100% you should break that fucking family off for something.
For sure.
He a little savage for asking for that shit though. But they should.
I like the fact that he called them out and now got a scope on the motherfuckers. Now other black people who are so tied into this shit can start noticing what this organization is all about.
Yeah, it really helps because he's not a conspiracy theorist.
He's speaking of fact.
He's
a part of it.
He's a part of the situation. So
right.
that always makes it different when people like that speak out, and he's really brave for that. I think. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or he's just trying to get that coin.
Either way, though.
My son dead. I lost my son. I got nothing out of it. I didn't get justice. I didn't really get to grieve because the whole fucking world is in my face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you motherfuckers out here eating, and I got to get a constant reminder of my dead son because you motherfuckers keep promoting them. Nah, give me some money. Give me some money. That'll ease my pain a little bit.
A little something. Shit.
You know what I mean? Listen, we're going to take a quick little break. 1 second for y'all. 10 minutes for us. Let's get right back into it, y'all. My bad, y'all. We had to take a quick little break. All right, so let's talk about this coronavirus shit that's going on, man. So, now the CDC reports that fully vaccinated people can gather without mask. Okay, whatever. Now, and I know,
or
right?
Never give a fuck.
Facts. And listen, if y'all want to know how this coronavirus is doing, come to Florida or Texas. What is that noise? Is that your phone making that noise?
Yeah, we chilling. I don't know what they talking about.
Bro, we been chilling.
Yeah.
And catching corona.
I feel like everybody's just immune at this point.
Right. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this shit is stupid, man. And Israel got coronavirus passports. And now the U.S. airlines, they're trying to implement the same thing in the U.S. And now, I don't like to buy into conspiracy theories, but now, with that, it's like, come on. It's looking a little crazy now, bro.
Yeah.
The biggest overreaction of my lifetime.
Mine too. Like we say all the time on the show, coronavirus is real, pandemic is fake. Mm-hmm. Always have been. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you didn't get the Cardi?
No, I don't got it. I didn't down. I hate that shit.
Oh,
I hate it. All right, so let's not. We ain't got to stay on that one too much. The CDC did report something else.
Got up out of that.
That was bad.
He said, "Fuck what y'all think."
Got a blast.
Oh, did y'all want to talk about it? I'm sorry.
No, not really.
No.
Oh, my bad.
We was just dragging the joke.
He's like, "Yo, this nigga."
He was like, all right, fuck it. So next topic.
My bad. My bust.
Anybody got anything? All right.
Hey.
He fucking with you. It was okay. It was time for that.
That was one of those crossing off the dockets.
Yeah, do y'all care about that at all?
No, that's fine. It don't matter.
Well, maybe y'all one y'all will care about. Okay. Fuck the coronavirus. Now the CDC. Hold on. Fuck that. We got. Hold on. We got to talk about it. Cause we gonna lead into something else with this.
Cue it up.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, we gonna.
You want me to say it?
No. I want to get into the first thing, and then we'll
sit and listen to you type.
We'll come back to that. All right. So let's get into this, and then we'll I gotta cue this up because this is important. This is very important, people. Y'all might want to pay attention to this. All right. Yeah.
listen to this. All of this nonsense. And I ain't been able to spend no time with him.
And I'm telling you with my brother on the phone, when I beat you on power room, you going to bed, nigga.
Oh, we all going to bed. CDC reports they have released a zombie preparedness manual.
That shit's crazy, yo.
Yo.
I can't believe I seen that.
It is crazy. It's... they really didn't release a zombie preparedness manual. All right. What it is people keep looking for zombie preparedness manuals. So they have links to it, to other places to go see it, because it brings traffic to the website. That's what it's all about. It's not, they didn't really make that shit, but
they made a statement too.
There's some other horror shit that's real though.
You heard?
Huh?
They made a statement.
Yeah, I know, I saw it. And they explained it. That's why I got that explanation.
They also said it was tongue in cheek. Like it was just supposed to be like a headline on their website to be sarcastic.
Right. But Kwesi does have something that's very real that he sent me a couple of days ago at 7 a.m. Ruined my day, by the way.
Chinks ain't gonna be able to see it though.
She'll hear about it. It ruined my day. It scared the living shit out of me. I'm still terrified. Kwesi.
Oh, nigga, like okay, so they were celebrating. This is 2012, 2016. I'm confusing it with the this other with the CERN, but so this 2016 in Sweden, they built this tunnel. It was a record-breaking tunnel that can take you from Sweden to other European countries, right?
Right, and it was the darkest. I mean, it was the deepest.
Yeah, some record it broke.
The deepest song, yeah.
Deepest or some shit. Some crazy tunnel. That for the sake of commute. You know what I mean? To
so like
it was the train. The train.
Yeah, like it takes you places that would have taken like 3 hours. It take you there in like 17 minutes or some wild shit like that. Some super bullet train.
Like a bullet train
type shit, right? But the tunnel was crazy, supposedly. So these sounds that you're hearing in the background that Dirt is playing, that's not a scary movie.
Yes, it is.
That's the performance that they had at the grand opening celebration of the tunnel. And it was like a how long is that video, Dirt?
No, it's not the video. I'm just playing demonic music in the background.
But you should have just played it because it really sounds like this.
That's crazy.
The actual video is crazy like this.
I had to turn the shit off. It's freaking me out.
You should let it rock. Nah, you should let it rock for the whole conversation. So
all right. So you want me to take over?
Yeah. So
they built the deepest tunnel ever built in Europe.
The
bro,
music is crazy.
Yeah, this shit, man. Hold on, son. Hold on, son. Whack, come on, help me out.
Let it rock.
And I'm telling you with my brother on the phone, when I beat you on power room, you going to bed, nigga.
I need Whack. Thank you, Whack. Thank you. Instead of having a presentation ceremony like most normal people would have, these motherfuckers did a whole satanic, demonic seance.
Yeah, they didn't tap dance and cut a ribbon.
No, it was a whole presentation. I mean, it looked like it cost a lot. It was about 600 people involved. There was thousands of people at this presentation. This was some shit, and it appeared that they were doing acting out human sacrifices. Yeah. They did
what?
Yeah, they did human sacrifice rituals.
It was pretty clear too.
It was they had the goat heads. Yeah. They had decapitations. They had and then they went outside and finished it.
They had angels.
Yeah, and then they finished it and they showed that they was open up a portal to hell. This is how they dedicated a train tunnel in Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Literally the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. And the reason why it scared me so much, because it's real.
I need to look that
They
up.
really did it. It wasn't like a movie.
Because what's real?
No, because what they did was, they did it in real life. I didn't watch it on a movie.
Right, okay.
People did that shit in real life. That's why it was scary to me. Like the scariest movies to me are exorcism movies, because people really be getting exorcisms. Like I'm not scared of fucking ghosts and shit. That's not real. But to see people actually do shit that I see on movies in real life,
yeah,
the seance itself,
it freaked me out.
The
ritual,
and how people were cool with it. Like they were sitting around enjoying this shit, and the audience looked creepy.
There are a lot of Satanists and stuff like that out there. There's a lot of people.
I don't think you're clear on what we're talking about here.
I haven't seen it.
We're talking about, this is not a one stop. This is a train that goes from country to country to country. This is some huge billion-dollar project, right? It's a train that people are going to be taking and commuting. They dedicated this train station by doing a satanic fucking nuance. Ritual.
That's weird.
That's crazy. That's like the Amway opening up. Look at it in that way. The Amway opening up, instead of just cutting the ribbon, they do a fucking satanic ritual, and everybody in attendance are.
Yeah, this ain't a little goth gang kickback.
No, this is millions of people involved.
With everybody with black fingernail polish. Like, this is some big shit, some big corporate shit.
I was scared about. Me and him went back. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna talk about this on the show.
I wanted you to do a reaction video.
I didn't even do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
My kids is listening to this. All of this nonsense.
Bro.
Wow.
How did he make that work?
I don't know.
That actually made sense. But
yeah, right.
For you saying like you were scared to talk about it, but my kids is listening to this. But so it speaks on some fake deep shit. It speaks to.
Oh, calm down.
Calm
down.
It speaks to
accident.
It speaks to a couple. You know, I like to go back to them 2000s when this truth movement was raw before mainstream got involved with it. They used to talk about hollow earth. Yeah, ever heard of hollow earth theories?
No.
Like,
well, buckle
like sinkholes?
Buckle the fuck up.
Wait, have you seen that movie As Above, So Below?
Come on, son.
What's that?
Oh, y'all need to see that movie, but you're gonna shit your pants. It's on Netflix.
You ready, Dirt?
As Above, So Below. I think I told y'all about this.
Perfect. Oh, As Above, So Below. Go ahead. Let me see. What's that movie about?
Some girl goes searching for her father who went missing because he was looking for the gates of hell.
Okay.
And so they went.
They
went to the catacombs.
I gotta chill out.
Nah, keep going, Chase.
They went to the catacombs in Paris, which is like the deepest in the ground, and they ran in. They almost died. I mean, they died. Sorry, but they ran into people doing rituals like underground.
How did they look?
They look scary.
Did they look human?
They were human. They were just human, but like they were like in a trance.
They had cloaks on?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. Oh, you mean like the
Yeah.
Yeah, actually they did.
Everybody had the same thing on?
Yeah, everybody.
All right. So okay. So there's a theory of hollow earth, right? And the theory.
So this is really freaking me out.
The theory of
I don't like this type of shit.
The theory of hollow earth is that there's a alien species that lives among us, and they're part reptilian, and some of them can shapeshift.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that's what that was called.
Yeah. So some of them can look human, and some don't have the privilege of looking human, so they have to go underground and wait to be called up. Because they're supposed to be preparing us for the pull up.
For the pull up.
Yeah,
so
but when you think,
pull it up is crazy.
When you think about that, yeah. But when you think about it, reptilians are part of a lot of pop culture. Mm-hmm. Like think of a lot. There's a lot of. You got Godzilla.
Right.
You got Piccolo. You got the reptilians is in a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? They make humanoid reptilians a lot of shit. And if you go to a lot of esoteric writings and carvings all over the world, you see reptilians involved in it. There's one of the greatest shamans.
That's a fact.
Yeah, one of the greatest shamans of South Africa. Shamans are storytellers. Okay. So in Africa,
I thought they were shy men.
You could. So I guess that's bars.
Yeah, I got to get my drums.
Yeah, we need the drums. But the shamans, they like history is told in Africa oratory. You know what I'm saying? So some people are groomed just to do that. So there's a dude named David Icke, right, from UK. David Icke was one of the first like woke motherfuckers, white dude.
Not fake deep, yo.
David Icke is official. David Icke went to South Africa to speak to the shaman and just to speak on reptilians, and he went in. He was talking about this shit was scary, son. Type in David Icke shaman. I just want you. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Wasn't it just 34%?
Yeah.
Probably got a little bad battery.
So when we put up a cash app for a new Apple MacBook.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. At least you ain't go to that green screen. But anyway, that shaman told stories of how he became a shaman. Okay. And that's this shit is crazy. So he said that they kind of put you through tests and shit, kind of like them tests they was putting you through in Coming to America.
Right.
Like cutting whiskers off a fucking lion. He really had to do shit like that. He had to. They did the lion shit to him, not whiskers necessarily.
Right.
But he had to like tame a fucking lion, like crazy shit. And he said that one of the tests, they put him in a room with this lady, and he said the lady shape-shifted a little bit. She had like scales. Her scales showed, and she said she had fangs. And he said he had to fuck her.
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, he had to fuck her. And she was and
that's weird.
The way he fucked her would determine if he passed the test.
What?
And she was like a beast. Like,
oh,
he said that was his first introduction to a real reptilian. Yo, dude, let me tell you something. You know when you hear somebody telling a story, I'm not saying it's the truth, but it's the truth to him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he believes that
shit.
shit.
Like you know when somebody's just speaking nonchalantly about something? It was I'm saying all dramatic. He was nonchalant about that shit.
Right,
you know
like
what
it was true.
Right, so he was telling the stories of he was telling he was telling the stories. He was telling the South African version of the reptilian stories or whatever. Right. So now y'all know they're talking about vortexes.
Okay.
Different vortexes on the earth, to where it looks like basically it's shit that might look. They go underwater, and it might look like a little cave or something underwater, but you go in and then it's like you're not underwater. You know what I'm saying?
You're like on land.
Yeah, like you're not underwater anymore, and it's like a vortex that keeps the water from getting in there. Crazy. But there's really places like that. So it sounds crazy, but
it's
really... Dirk, if you watch, you a nerd like me. I know you've watched like Animal Planet shit where they go underwater. There are places where they're like little oxygen like patches. Caves underwater that have oxygen in it. But the water's not there. Yeah. So it's scientifically possible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To have these vacuum places inside of Earth. So if there was a race of aliens that came to Earth and had to keep themselves hidden away, they would go hollow Earth. And they say one of those portals is the Bermuda Triangle. Right. So you know they always talk about the Bermuda Triangle.
Go missing.
And people go missing and the airplanes can't work because it's that bubble, that vacuum. So supposedly there's portals, and it's the last point to this shit. Bill Cooper. Right. This is one of the fake deep classic books.
I know that is.
Behold a Pale Horse.
Yes.
This is a book written by a ex-army. I don't want to give the wrong title. He has a high-ranking title in the military.
I thought it was CIA.
No, he's not CIA.
Okay.
No, he's not CIA. He's military. Bill Cooper. He made a book dedicated to his daughters, and that book is 80%. It's over 100 pages. The book. It's 80% government documents that he's whistleblowing. That he from his personal documents that he got. He said he had classified shit that the president didn't even have. And his rankings, his colors, like people don't even debate him. Like they know that he's official. Yeah. Or whatever. So Behold a Pale Horse is 80% documents, and one of the things he talks about in there is the American government doing a deal with an alien race, with not even an alien race, an alien nation, Not a race. Yo, wasn't there a show called Alien Nation?
We are a part of an alien
I think
nation.
so.
Yeah, it was a show called Alien Nation.
Alien Nation?
Yeah.
That's some throwback shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good show too. I loved it.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Watched the show.
So he talked about how the American government was doing deals with an alien nation, a specific nation, that was coming back here to visit because they left some of their people here. So remember, this is not just a dude talking. It's 80% document. So the whole book, he shows you the document. Right. He shows you the government document from his personal document stash because he's whistleblowing. He knew he was gonna die. Mm-hmm. That's why he dedicated it to his daughters. So he showed the documents, Area 51, all that shit. He blew all that shit out the water with documents.
And he's dead now.
He's not just typing. He died after 9/11. He was about to blow up 9/11 because he was about to bring his 9/11 documents. And on his way to PBS, he got into a shootout with CIA. He got into a shootout with CIA, FBI, and he killed them and they killed him. So they wounded. Craziest story ever. They killed. He wounded them and they wounded him, and then they like everybody involved died because they're all sharpshooters. They're all fucking trained. But anyway, so he spoke on the rep. He said that the reptilian shit is documented, that there's a reptilian nation that has sanctions on planet Earth, but they're waiting until they globalize the government and have this shit on smash to the point where they can even introduce this other nation that lives here that we don't know about.
Do you think they're evil?
Okay, so now that's where we tie in the satanic shit. You know that the story of Satan is a fallen angel.
Right.
So before Animal Planet and Discovery Channel and all of them started doing aliens in the Bible. You ever watch Aliens in the Bible? We used to talk about this shit. It fucked us up when they made that show. We was like, really? But so when you decode the Bible, it's actually talking about an alien race. They just you just have to do the etymology, and you have to understand how language was spoken in those times that the Bible was written. Mm-hmm. So when they say angels, they're actually talking about anything that comes from the sky. They call that an angel. And then when they say chariots, chariot is any vehicle. It just means vehicle. Right. So whatever you come in. So they say the angels came in on chariots of fire. So think about it. If you spoke like that back then, and you saw a spaceship or some shit with a fucking fire booster behind it, you would call it the chariot had fire. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Chariots don't have fire. No, these chariots had fire. You know what I'm saying? And they came from the heavens. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it breaks down that the Bible is talking about, it's actually talking about aliens. So with that being said, who's the greatest fallen angel? Most popular fallen angel? Lucifer, Satan. Right. So so when we talk about Satan, are we talking about a character from the Bible, or are we talking about just the most famous fucking alien of all time?
All right, here's my next question. Were they,
you see the way
no, I have a question because I like this fake deep shit. And this is about, I'll be having like simple questions.
Yeah.
They were obviously more powerful than humans.
Yes.
So why do they live underground?
Because no, they have descendants. So all right. So another part of the story is that you ever heard of Atlantis? The story of Atlantis?
Yeah.
But it's really they call it the story of Atlantis, but it's really Atlantis and Lemuria. Lemuria is what we call now Hawaii.
Yes.
Which is an island that used to be bigger but somehow got smaller, right? And so is Atlantis. Atlantis is like Greenland and shit, in that area and all that. So the story of Atlantis is that a race of aliens was chased to planet Earth, similar to what I was saying earlier, right? To what Bill Cooper said. A race of aliens was chased to planet Earth. They wanted to make a. Oh, and by the way. The alien when they got chased here, they put a force field around the planet Earth that electronically kept
gravity
their enemy out, ozone layer. So they left a magnetic.
This shit is stupid.
They left a magnetic. It's but you just said they're advanced. They would be advanced, right?
Right.
So Can we? Do you think we can put a magnetic field around something?
We can't.
Huh?
We can't. Humans can't.
What do you mean?
Humans at that time weren't able to do something like that.
Right, but do you think we'd be able to do that eventually?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, then. So why is it stupid?
Because it's stupid that was done back then. We're talking about thousands of years ago.
No, but we're talking about a race of aliens who flew here. The fact that they flew here.
Right. So
I think they had the technology.
No, but my thing is, if they're more powerful than us, they could have easily taken over. And
no,
why are they
take over?
But why are they underground?
Okay, here's the story. Here we go. My bad. I'm it's a lot. So they wanted to enslave whatever mammals were already here. The mammals were already here, just docile, vegetarian, just mammals here doing mammal nurturing shit, raising their families. So they wanted to make a race of slaves because they felt superior and whatever. They're like, fuck it, we got chased here, so we got to make this our new home. So fuck it, these little motherfuckers that's already here, we got to make them our slaves by right. Like they can't fuck with us. So they fucked with their DNA, mixed their DNA with theirs to make a race of slaves. Right? Now they said that they fucked up and made the first batch. They made the first batch.
Those were cavemen?
No. Cavemen aren't. They're different. They're not nurturers. They're a recessive mammal that came later. That's a fact. But so
asshole.
I'm just telling the story of what they fucking believe. No, because we're talking about. I know it sounds like I'm going off, but we're talking about Satan. So you have to understand what the fuck that story is and how it all ties in. So they made a batch of aliens, but they made them the same. They made a batch they just mixed breed them. They just made a new breed. Okay. Right? Mixed their breed with those mammals that were already here. Right. Those mammals had the same potential as them. So obviously they wasn't gonna be slaves. So they said, fuck y'all, and they bounced. Right? And went to the other side of the water, which would be where Hawaii is, Polynesian islands and shit. Right? And they just started doing their thing. They made another batch purposely recessive so that they can be easily controlled, so they wouldn't have the same potential. Then they made another. Then they. This is just the story of Atlantis. The Lemurians. Why am I talking over there? The Lemurians came back to save the second batch of slaves because they saw them as their little brothers and sisters. Right now, the males back then were called Adamians, and females were called Eves.
Macadamia nuts.
No, Adamians. Adamians.
Oh, Adam and Eve. Okay.
They were called Adamians, right? When the first batch went back, the girls left with them because they were powerful. They were like a better breed of whatever race that was than the men that lived with them because they were the second recessive batch. Mm-hmm. So the women left with them and went back to Lemuria. The men stayed. So they kind of saying that's what the Adam and Eve story really was. Like they kind of sold out and left with them, right? Then they made another batch of super recessive genes. They say that's kind of like what turned out to be the modern day
white man,
but a certain type of white man, which I'm not gonna say because you know what I mean, we ain't that powerful yet. Yeah, we could just leave that right there. But a certain let's just say let's just say the book that Hitler read when he was in the book that Hitler read.
The Aryan.
No. That's the high level. The Aryan is the high level. That's the Lemurian.
Oh, gotcha.
Bro, it sounds goofy.
Mein Kampf?
If it sounds goofy, but I guarantee you, if we stopped this podcast and we just kept talking about this, it would make sense eventually.
Of course, you can make it make sense.
It's all they're all talking about the same thing, is what I'm saying.
Got you.
So, and all religions talk about this shit. They all talk about a race that was made from a likeliness of what was considered God, the highest level of that race, and they all talk about them coming from the heavens. So it checks out all around the board, no matter how far back you go. So the last batch, they said they kept going to war. It was like this war of their slaves going to Lemuria, some staying and go. That's how politics is like. It became political. So they made one more batch, right? And they made one more batch, and they basically said we got to stop using these mammals because they're too much of nurturers. They're too family based. They keep sticking together. So they said we need to make these new slaves out of with genes of like a cold animal, a cold species,
Cold-blooded.
a species that doesn't care. So they were combing the land looking for what species they wanted to make. They chose reptiles because reptiles, when a reptile mother has their young, if they just happen to be hungry when they have their kids, that's lunch.
Wow.
So they observe that. Remember, they're new to the planet. They don't even know these fucking animals. So they're observing the planet, and they saw this animal, and they saw that in their observation. Yo, the mother just ate the kids. That's the type of shit we need. They're not. They on some survival shit.
They want people off survival, not off love.
Right, not off love. Exactly. So they made a race. So they did the same shit, and mixed breeded their race with reptilian.
Crazy.
So now, as the story goes, I believe they said that that original race, got up off the planet eventually because the other race the other nation that ran them here, basically is like it ain't hot no more. The beef is dead.
Right.
So they made their stay on Earth, and then they eventually was like, fuck that, them pussy niggas ain't pull up. Let's go back out, and they bounced, but they left. They left their little recessive reptilian mixed breed and their different levels of mammal that they made to be slaves. Slavs. Mm-hmm. There's a big part of Europe that's called Slav, and they changed the name after a while. Slave, the word slave doesn't mean indentured servant. It's actually talking about a race.
Right.
Slavs. Okay? A lot of European countries still have Slav in it.
Yeah.
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia.
Yeah, so Slav is slave. So when you hear slave doesn't mean a worker. Slave is actually talking about a race that was made to be workers.
Okay.
To be indentured. So that's the
FTK
Satan
is back today.
So Satan is actually, and this is just a story. I'm not saying I believe this. This is what the story. This is it. Satan is actually a rebel that rebelled against those gods, those angels that came from the heavens. He rebelled against that government. That is the story, right, of Satan, right? Mm-hmm. He rebelled against the government of the other angels, and he was on some freedom shit. He was a freedom fighter. That's literally the story. Like he went against the government,
right?
Right?
That's what he did.
So when you look at that, it kind of ties in. So you have a tunnel. They're making a fucking tunnel, right? And the ritual for the tunnel is the Satan story, and and summoning him.
You know, I heard enough of this.
From where?
I've had enough.
He said from where?
From where?
Let me ask you.
Where did they summon him from in the video, Dirk?
Hell.
But where specifically? Not hell. Hell is figurative. In the video, where did they summon him?
Underground.
The same underground that they was at.
Yeah.
Remember, the dude was breaking it down. So they had a holographic screen. Chinks.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Huge. That's why I was mad that Chinks couldn't see it. It's huge, and in the screen, it's like the graphics is crazy.
Yeah.
They're looking at a fucking mountain, and on the screen, the same mountain you see. They call the dude comes out with the goat head or whatever. So they did a ritual to summon him from that tunnel.
Why not a lizard head?
The deepest tunnel of all time. The goat head is symbolic. The goat head it's all symbolic.
Yeah.
It's a religion.
I know.
So it's not. Yeah. No. Satan is not a reptilian. Satan is from the original.
Got you. Okay.
He's from the original race.
Right.
The ones that made the slaves.
Right.
The angels.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
You know.
Crazy.
You know what's crazy about this shit?
Crazy.
One, it sounds like a whole episode of South Park. Two, there's people who really believe that shit. But here's the thing.
It's the way of the world.
But here's the thing, though. When you take that story, say that story is also fictional.
Yes.
Right? Like all these other fucking religions. Fictional shit, right?
Uh-huh.
That is just believable. That story is just as believable as Christianity. It's just as believable as Judaism. They all believable stories if you hear it for the first time.
Well,
it's all believable.
Well,
like it really is.
Christianity is very specific. This is like really general.
That's specific.
No, it's general. It's general. It sounds specific because we're talking about the time. Right. In that time, it's general. It's just specific. But now, that story spread into all of these religions.
Got you.
See what I'm saying? So it's not specific to Jesus Christ. It's like
I see what you're saying.
If you go all around the world, all ancient talk about what do they celebrate in Asia? At any festival, what do they pull out?
The dragon.
A fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's a reptile.
It's all around the board. You can go anywhere if you look at even in Egypt. Even in Egypt, they have lizard head shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always incorporate it. And it's not like it's some ancient fucking character that we've never seen, like a unicorn or some shit. Nigga, we in Florida. Mm-hmm. I know you see these motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's a pretty nuts story.
It is.
I like it.
It is. I gotta look into it because that's pretty interesting.
I like it. It scares the shit out of me though.
What scares you about it?
That it's real.
That it's real.
That it could possibly be real.
Right. Because here's the thing.
Them just believing in it scares me.
Well, something of that nature, right? To be brought into something as modern and industrial as a train station is nuts. And these were powerful leaders from around the world enjoying the ceremony.
That's wild.
That shit freaked me out.
It's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Because if this is the deepest tunnel.
And here's what's also crazy about it, right? No news coverage.
Yeah, that's big.
Very, very
all that money put into
that would be. I mean, you got to see this video. This was a huge production. No news coverage. This is something definitely American media would get a hold of and fucking run with it. Like, what the fuck was that? Nobody said nothing.
It's probably a lot of Americans.
100%
over there, so they're not going to say anything.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's time to end the show. We have some more stuff to talk about, but we could.
Yo, you got me on my fake deep shit for real this episode.
Yeah, you even look wild. You look mug hair not done. I mean, glasses. Yeah, you got in your bag today.
Nah, man.
Yeah, this episode
it's crazy, man.
Will be named FDK and the Lizards.
And the lizards.
FDK and the Lizard People.
See, Dirk gonna try to shape it like that's my belief.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
you are quite knowledgeable on it, though.
Yeah, yeah. I study shit.
Quite knowledgeable.
Kind of scary. Dirtbags are kind of scary.
I study, man, because you gotta. You kind of gotta be. I look at you as weird if you don't study this,
right?
Because this is the Abrahamic religions. Do you understand how much of the world is that includes Islam, that includes Judaism, that includes Christianity, Catholicism, all of that. Well, no, not Hindu, but they're just prophets.
But also, these are the things that make you smart. You know, the religion has a way of making you closed-minded. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than learning. Like, to know that is learning something. I'm very interested in what other people believe.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there are good people and bad people everywhere. Mm-hmm. So you know, if I say I'm a Christian, that don't automatically make the fucking billions of Muslims bad people. Right, I want to know who they are too.
Right.
If I just sit in this one bubble, then who the fuck am I? Like, I'm a hypocrite. I'm kind of dumb. You got to be a certain level of stupid to let your brain stop there.
Right, don't stop.
The human brain is capable of my thing. Even if you are Christian, I don't know the harm, but it's all fear mongering because they scare you into believing in other shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. Through him is the only way to make it through the gates of heaven. Yeah. Do we even know heaven is real? You know what I'm saying? So like now you living through fear. Like, oh, I don't even want to talk about that other shit because if I even gave it a shot, I'm not gonna go to heaven when I die.
Right.
That's a fucking that's a
dumbass.
That's a prison way of thinking.
That's verbal abuse.
Yeah. It's mental and it's actually mental enslavement.
Yeah, it's verbal abuse.
Facts.
And when you teach a child, I don't give a fuck. You debate me, argue with me. When you teach a child about heaven and hell, that is child abuse.
Here's the thing. I'll take it a step further.
That's child abuse.
I'll take it a step further. The reason why most religious people they didn't learn it from researching it. Right. It was pushed onto them from their parents while they were children.
You can't research it.
If you beat something into a kid's head, that'll shift into an adult who believe the same shit.
How do you research hell?
Right. You can go.
You have to die to go there, right?
You ask anybody who go to church right now.
Same with heaven.
Why they go to church? It's either their parents took them, or they converted from a bad experience. Nobody ever comes religious for anything good. Nigga went to jail, used to be on drugs, and to avoid the accountability and getting the mental healing that you really need, you run to religion. Mm-hmm. They don't even get the healing. They just become. Yeah. I know so many hoes who I used to do wild shit to, and now she religious. You didn't even get the so God saved you from sucking dick.
Nah.
Well, first of all, you don't need to get saved from sucking dick.
But that's the thing.
Second of all, God made the dick for you to suck.
All right, I'm sorry. Let me make it different. For making immoral decisions.
Right.
And then drug addicts do it. Like, nobody seeks the actual mental help that they really need. They run to God. They run to religion. My thing is, I don't have a problem with that. If that makes you if that heals you, cool. But it's mental enslavement. All you did was trade in one mental enslavement for another. Now you're like, oh, damn, I got to pray every day. I got to read the Bible every day. I got to go to church every week, pay my tithes every week. Or I'm going to go to hell, and I'm going to revert back to this drug. Nothing mental there. Everything all spiritual bullshit, bro. Mm-hmm. And this is why I don't fuck with religion. I do believe in a higher power. I believe in something in the heavens, and I don't know what it is. I believe in karma. I believe in energy. Mm-hmm. I believe in being a good person. Mm-hmm. And I think if there is a heaven, just being a good person will get you there. Mm-hmm. Period.
And you believe in science?
100% believe in science. You know why? Because science got proof.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't mean necessarily academic science, the science of the, just math. Shit making sense.
Common sense.
That's all science is.
I believe in what makes sense.
Making sure that shit makes sense. And speaking of that, I said a lot of nutty shit on the show. I know what nutty is. I'm from the hood, so I know that shit that I said, is going to come off nutty or whatever. But just dig this real quick. Anytime something don't make sense to you, that just means you don't have all the information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So understand that the shit I talk about, when I first got introduced to it, I was like, yo, get this shit the fuck out of here.
But listen.
But,
even with Christianity, the only reason Christianity doesn't sound crazy to us is because we've heard it since we was little. Mm-hmm. But if you came up to me as an adult,
great point,
and I never heard Christianity before, and you say, hey, there's a guy named Jesus whose mother Mary got pregnant by an invisible man. Mm-hmm. She didn't get fucked. She had a baby. This baby grew up to be 33 years old. He walked on water while he was alive. He turned water into wine. He was crucified, came down off the cross 3 days later, and resurrected back into heaven. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. That shit sound crazy. That story is just as crazy as the story he just told.
Right.
The only reason the Jesus story sounds better is because we grew up hearing it. It sounds normal.
Sounds normal.
Yeah, motherfuckers is living in Wales.
I always say this.
Surviving whale.
Living in the fish, talking to burning bush. That shit sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy. I'm not saying it's true or not, but it's nutty.
Right. Here's the thing. You, as a kid, and I say this all the time, as a kid, you learn about Jesus, Santa, the Easter Bunny, and Jesus is the only one that they don't tell you is fake.
Yeah.
What the fuck makes Jesus more real than Santa or the Easter Bunny? Why? Santa give me gifts.
It's like a faith system.
Easter Bunny give me money when I put my
Easter
Bunny
give me eggs.
The Tooth Fairy fucking put money under my pillow when my tooth fall out.
I guess.
I get my rewards for being religious when I die. I don't get shit in life.
And Valentine's Day, you get longer head.
From a baby who shot me in the ass with an arrow. I'm not saying Jesus is real or fake, but what I'm saying is, if it looked like a duck, walked like a duck, it might be a duck.
On a cross.
Now, that was, I didn't say that.
See?
That was a fire segment, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Salute. I wish my shit was dead. I'd give us all a round of applause.
Yeah,
Thank you for your... All right. We're gonna talk about one more thing, and then we're going to get up out of here. So...
I'm mad y'all didn't like duck on the cross.
No, I heard that. That's why I said that's foul.
That was a little nasty. It was unnecessary.
That was OD.
And mean.
I was in
it was OD. You need to chill.
What's the other word? It was blasphemous, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
By the definition of the word.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By definition of the word.
I was a little appalled.
Facts.
Yeah, were you?
Shit, Chinks worships a fat man on a statue.
Wow, yeah. Buddha. Buddha baby.
Buddha ain't a god though.
He's a representation of God. He's the version of Jesus.
He's a divine human being.
Namaharenge yo, yo maharenge yo. You know that's from? From Lost Love Got to
Bro,
Do With
if you you know damn well she.
Y'all never seen What's Love Got to Do With It?
You might as well. Bro, that's an old ass movie.
What movie?
I'm always talking about
What's Love Got to Do With It?
You always ask Chinks about old
Tina
ass
Turner
movies.
movie. Why Turner when he beat the shit up? You never saw What's Love Got to Do With It?
Bro, that shit is mad old.
Bro,
I mean, I feel like
you
I
posted
have
the meme a couple of
it's
times.
old.
Huh?
Yeah, that was an amazing movie.
What? Oh,
What's
yeah.
Love Got to Do With It? That's a good
fine.
movie. One more thing we'll talk about, and this is an experience that, and I wanted to bring it up next week, but I'm gonna talk about it now because a lot of y'all white people starting to show your real ignorance and your true colors. You've been doing it, but now you're doing it publicly. You think you're doing the right thing, and a lot of y'all just need to shut the fuck up. Two separate instances with me and Quasi both experienced.
Oh.
I put up a picture of my daughters, and when I said it was International Women's Day, put a picture of my daughters. You know, 3 of them are grown; they're adults now. Nairobi 18, Vicky 19, Kayla be 22 next month, and she's married, by the way, y'all. She got married. Yeah, she's married.
Congrats.
Yeah, she is now Mrs. Nikayla. God damn, I don't even say last name.
She
Fuck
married.
that. She a Miller.
She married the
She a
coronavirus
Miller
nigga.
still.
She's still a Miller.
No.
Oh,
that was not her.
Oh, oops.
That was her homeboy.
This never happened.
Oh shit. Don't watch the show.
So that wasn't the dude she was dealing with. That was a friend of hers.
Anywho.
So I put up a picture of them and I said, I'm still amazed that I created these 3 black beautiful women. I'm so proud of them. Continue to make daddy proud. Some shit like that, right? Some white dude comments.
Can I guess?
What?
Why they gotta be black?
He said, obviously they're black.
I knew it.
I responded, why comment anything?
Yeah.
Then he goes, if we want to stop this racial divide, then we need to stop labeling ourselves. Right? I said, first of all, I
already know why you're stressing the word we.
Yeah. I let this nigga have it. I said, let me explain something to you, bro. First of all, if you have any comments on that particular subject and my kids are present in the picture, don't fucking do it. It's disrespectful. Right? If you want to ask a question of why I said that, learn something. Stop. White people got a habit of telling black people what we need to do. Second of all, you motherfuckers labeled us.
Yeah.
We never did that.
Yeah, racism
We
is
done
not...
went from niggas to fucking colored to Negro to black to African American. Y'all did that. Because last time I checked, white people in America has always just been a man or a woman. Or, you know what I'm saying? White people never had a title. Y'all gave us color. Y'all put the color on it.
Yep.
So don't tell us to fucking stop, and don't tell us to stop. Y'all taught us to hate our blackness. So yeah, I am going to specify that my daughters are beautiful black women. I have to do that. It sucks I have to do that. But white people, y'all the ones who created that shit.
Yeah, y'all tearing people down.
Right, and they have a habit of always telling black people what we need to do.
Yeah,
Like they
we
feel
have nothing to do with racism.
Nothing.
So
Son,
what the fuck,
bro?
We need to do.
Bro,
y'all
we really
need to do something.
We really have nothing to do with racism. We didn't ask to be in this motherfucker.
Right.
Period. So white people, if you want to learn about black people and help, stop trying to take the lead on issues that you have no clue about. You don't understand the plight. You're not empathetic to it. You're sympathetic to it. You pity motherfuckers. You don't even make the attempt to walk in our shoes to see what we go through.
Right.
So if you do want to help, learn what black people is going through and let us
understand.
take the fucking lead. Let us take the lead and y'all help us out with what we want accomplished. That's the same shit that happened with the Black Lives Matter movement. They just out there screaming. Remember, we was out there.
Yeah.
Well, y'all wasn't out there. I was out there and I was just witness.
Well, it's like, it's the same when they do it for cops and shit like that. Like, y'all gonna sit here and fucking, how do you say, like, I guess that those are the only people that they would really defend, white folks.
Yeah.
Right? Police. So the same way you guys try to make us understand how y'all feel, you know, being police officers and in the field and dealing with the type of shit that goes on because of that, or police brutality, whatever. It's the same concept. Why wouldn't you try to understand where someone is coming from first? to then be able to say, okay, this is what you should do. Like, you can't just
you know, they pick and choose what they want to understand because they don't understand the plight of the police officers either.
Yeah. Oh, true.
They don't understand their plight either.
Right.
They just chose their side automatically because we're viewed because we're viewed as the evil people. We're viewed as the bad people. White people, any of my white viewers, I want y'all to answer this question for me. Tell me what time in history in America were black people ever a threat to white people? Ever. I want somebody to tell me that.
In America.
In America. When white people, period, in the world.
In life, mama.
When were we ever a fucking threat to white people? Why are y'all so afraid of us? What the fuck have we ever done to them?
That's the perfect segue to my issue with the white.
So yeah, you that's our spiel that issue I had on social media, and he had a similar one.
Perfect segue. So I had a room called Myths and Unpopular Opinions Welcomed. So everybody was just coming in.
This is on Clubhouse, by the way.
So Clubhouse, my bad. It's on Clubhouse. So people coming in and just sharing their popular opinions. Everybody, it went from the Parkers is better than Moesha and shit like that. And I said a couple movies was whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was regular, cool, lighthearted shit. So this white boy comes in there, and I have an unpopular opinion, and his unpopular opinion was that the situation that we're in America at the current moment is more so about classism than it is about race. Now,
crazy.
No, I agree with that.
But they're kind of they put them in the same bracket.
There you go. Chink's fucking smart. I agree I agree that it is more so about classism than it is about race.
Right. But, now it is.
But classism right now, the current situation.
Yeah.
But, classism and race is peanut butter and fucking jelly. Right? So this is the thing. This is what he was doing. Sometimes these provocateurs, they fucking lead with the truth. You know what I'm saying? They lead. So he led with some real shit. So everybody was like, okay, all right, where you going with this? You know what I'm saying? So we let him rock. He spoke on that. He said basic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's capitalist country, da-da-da.
Yeah, surface level shit.
Surface level, regular basic shit that we all understand. So we let him rock, and then we got the question in him, like, all right, so do you believe that race has something to do with financial situations or whatever the case may be? So, he kind of low key agreed. So I'm like, okay, your enthusiasm is going. The enthusiasm on your agreement is getting lower. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's getting real. Because at first it was. You know what I'm saying? So we like, all right. So it's funny on Clubhouse. You can't see each other, but you can see each other. Right. You know what I'm saying? I felt like even though it's just a picture of us, everybody in the room was looking at each other like, okay, we got a live one here. You know what I'm saying? So it starts going to reparations, of course. If we're talking about the wealth gap in America, we're talking about comparing classism to racism. We need to talk about some motherfucking reparations, right? So reparations came up. I was fucking with him like, are you trying to say the R word, Eric? You want to talk about the R word? He bust out laughing. It's so crazy. All I said was R word. He knew. He didn't say nothing about reparations.
By the way, our YouTube viewers, you probably just see some weird pictures in the back, but the memory card just got filled up.
Oh,
so shit. Right now we're just. You hear me talking, but you can't see me moving. But we're gonna have some images going. We're towards the end of the show anyway, so just stick around. Don't leave yet.
Dirt, just come sit right here.
No, your shit is about to die too because we got to say that's both.
Oh well, let's wrap this shit up.
Grams. No, go ahead, finish.
So,
ooh, very corona.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I mean? Plague vibes. But so what was I saying? Oh, so I knew he was leading towards reparations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I baited him into the rep talk, and then. He goes, yeah, well, the thing, so I brought up reparations. Everybody started talking about reparations. He got quiet. So I said, yo, so Eric, where you at with it, man? How you feel about this reparations talk, bro? And he was like, well, the thing about reparations is like, I mean, it's cool. I get where it's coming from, but who's gonna pay for that shit? Right? So I go, well, shit, you know, whoever's dropping these stimmies, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We can figure that out, but we need to establish that it needs that repair.
100%.
That the wealth gap needs to be repaired.
Not even repaired because it was never fixed to begin with. So that's not even the right word.
Good point. Touche.
Yeah, it needs.
Snap it up.
Ain't no you repair stuff that's broken. It never existed in the first place.
Quick bars. You know what I'm saying? So now, he starts going in. I'm like, I don't. Well, what is it? What I said to him. I said, Eric, what's your biggest fear? Because he came in talking about America, the state of America. I said, it seems like you're worried about the state of America, right? What's your biggest fear? Right? And I said, keep it a buck. I said, it's the unpopular opinion room. Like, it's a safe space. What's your biggest fear? He came right out with it. He was like, yo, and I respect this shit, Dirk. He goes, well, I'm Jewish. And he said, my family members
been through some shit.
Like, basically, we up. No, he didn't go to the Holocaust shit.
Okay, I was like,
he knew not to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knew not to. It's over. He brought that up. It's over.
Okay.
Right? But no, he's talking about. He said my family's benefited the most of white supremacy.
That's a fact.
Everybody in the room like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
Let him talk though.
Yeah,
let him talk.
We let him. That's exactly what I did. I was like, y'all chill. So he like, yeah, my family's benefited the most of it. So he was like, so my common sense is telling me that if you know, if when it comes to reparations and all of that, like, we're gonna have to like basically like give our businesses up. Like we're gonna have to like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, everybody jumped in and kind of like started consoling him a little bit, low key, like, but kind of on some like, gave him props like, yo, damn, like, that was vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Set himself up too, because I see where you went with it. I hope you went where I think you went with it.
Well, where did I go with it? So
I'd have killed him after that.
So he brought that
respectfully.
up. No, I don't think you're really gonna expect where I went with it. So everybody started breaking down the wealth gap to him and all of that, breaking it down for him, which I'm not really a big fan of explaining racism to racists.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of that shit. You feel me? Like, bitch, you know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? But some people genuinely don't know. But the way he was talking, he knew what the fuck was. For him to even say his family benefited the most over white supremacy, what we explaining to this man? He gets it. You know what I'm saying? So they're explaining it to him, right? And then I thought about it. This one girl came in and was like, yo, you're not really keeping it all the way real. And she was trying to go in on him. I was like, oh, shit, it hit me. I was like, nah, he is keeping it real. I said, you know what? Eric? I said, you know what? When somebody keeps it a buck with me, I feel like it's my duty to keep it like all the way stacked back with you. I was like, you're right. You're right. If you're Jewish, bro, and your family members is on a high level, yo, I'm bugging. What am I talking about right now? I'm chatting right now like we in the back smoking, like we ain't on these mics.
No, it's okay.
But
okay, man.
Yo, it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you what I told him. I said, yo, and this is just in reference to what the young man was saying to me. I said, yo, bro, if your people, unless you have a resource,
right?
Unless you're like Middle Easterners with petroleum, or you're like Mansa Musa with salt, and you just came up and just happen to have a resource that you can supply 80% of the world with, you know what I'm saying? If you, as a small entity, ends up with 80% of the world's money,
right,
or some type, the number is crazy. Like it's like there's like a 2% wealth family, that are 2% of the world, and they have like 80% of the money.
The Rothschilds
and everybody up. No, that's just one family. But
it's a couple of families.
They mastered the art of it. The Rothschilds mastered the art of this shit that we're talking about. So I said to him, I said, if a small group like that can attain that much money, that speaks directly to corruption. You don't get that by accident. You can't. You spoke about that earlier when we was talking about Jay-Z,
right?
And his deal, like you can't get that type of bread without some type of corruption. So I was like, yo, bro, you right. Like, your family's going to have to come up off of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like on some real shit. I say, go tell your uncles to go write some checks. Because I got on my shit because it was on some, like, everybody was just kind of...
Right, we sitting here
they were missing his point.
We sitting here trying to figure out who trying to pay the reparations.
Yeah,
they
thought he was like a white boy coming for knowledge. Nah, this is the unpopular room. The gangsters come in here as far as intellectual gangsters. Right. This is the room for people to just say that shit that just slice through the conversation.
Right.
And I'm like, y'all missing. White boy came in here and put his foot down.
Right.
Y'all, man, he didn't come in here to get some information from us. He came in here and was like, yo, fuck that reparation shit and fuck that racism shit. It's really about classism, and I'm upper class. And nigga, we not giving this shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's really what it took me a while. Like, yo, that's what he said when he came in here.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, you right. You gonna have to get that shit up.
Right.
You know he cash at me?
Really?
I put my cash app on my I put my cash app on my, you ain't see that coming. I put my cash app on my Clubhouse. Right? Because everybody does that.
My fan is blowing directly into the mic.
So I was just following suit when I made my Clubhouse. I was like, let me put my cash app up there. Everybody got their cash app. I see it's a lot of rooms where people are like telling about their business and people are cash apping them. I said, let me throw my shit up just in case. Right?
How much did he cash app you?
He cash apped me $20.
All right.
Right? But I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how much bread he had or whatever. I don't know. I don't think that matters. I think
Jewish.
But he cash apped me $18.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. He cash apped me $18. But it's just funny because that's how we ended that topic. I told him, yeah, you right. Y'all all gonna have to cough it up. Y'all gonna have to get sacrificed financially for the wealth gap to be repaired. You're right. The people at the top are gonna have to get sacrificed financially. You're right. And thank you for saying that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then he cash at me. So that was my experience. And you said,
I wish you did that room again. I need to come in there.
You said that they had a fear. Remember?
Yeah.
When you brought up your example, you said they had a fear of something. It was something you said. That's why I said it was a perfect segue. Cause homeboy, I remember I asked him what's his biggest fear.
Yeah.
So his biggest fear is that they're gonna have to come up off that bread.
Right, because the fear of white people
to get us back where we should be.
The fear is your own fear.
Yeah. Because
the thing about it is when I say about racist white people, when I said, when has black people ever been dangerous to white people? Mm-hmm. If that's the language you speak,
right? That's what you say.
Because that's how white people have always done it. Yeah. Throughout the world, how you think white people conquer every fucking
original gangsters?
And original gangsters, they conquer every fucking thing. That's how they conquer, from violence. So I'm not with all that march and
deception.
Shit. Yeah, and deception. That's Charleston White. Shout out to him. He said some real shit. He said black people need to understand, in order to obtain the type of power that we want, you got to be willing to shed blood, and you got to be willing to get your blood shed. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody coming to power from fucking marching and boycotting. Nobody.
No, boycotting.
Well, I'm just saying, people as
that's financial gangster shit.
Well, yeah, boycotting is very effective. Yeah, very effective. Extremely effective.
Yeah, we've only done it once.
If you have the resources, we clearly have the resources to counteract. We know we move the economy. Black people move the economy. Anything black people or people of color touch turns into gold.
Facts.
In this country. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Whether it's sports, entertainment, music, I don't give a fuck what it is. Yeah. When we get involved, it pops. Yeah. Even Clubhouse.
Yeah, we pop.
Even that platform, we pop that off.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And we only did it once.
Right. But crazy. The brute strength of it. Jews unfortunately had to go through the Holocaust, right? And because they're white, they were at the sympathy was at the mercy of the world. We have to do something about this. Oh, and they capitalized big time. Not saying they don't deserve it, because that was horrible what they went through. What?
The Holocaust really doesn't have anything to do with their financial prowess. They did use it.
Well, what I'm saying is
to maintain their
in
shit.
the world. The world always pities the Jews. Always.
That's
what they use.
They use that to stay up there, but they didn't use that to get up there.
Oh no, they didn't use it to get up there, but they definitely came up after that.
Yeah, okay. That was the 1940s.
Right.
Right? But the original Rothschild became rich off of being a financial advisor to a prince.
Right.
I'm not going to say he got lucky, but he definitely capitalized on the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
But the stigma of the Jews being rich wasn't it expanded from the Rothschilds to other families.
Yes.
And to the whole community
because they
itself.
mastered the art of it.
Right, and the community as a whole.
Yeah.
You're not fucking with them. Like they when that happened to them, it's not happening again, and we're gonna eat and we're gonna own this fucking world.
Oh yeah.
They did it right.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at them for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need to take some of that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some of them lessons from them.
Yeah,
but,
facts.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, man, this show was.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be a good one. I told you it's gonna be a long one.
It was definitely a good one.
Right, we felt up memory cards today.
Dirt finally got me
Battery
all the way in my
before it even turned on.
All the way in my shit.
Right, I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do this sober more often. That shit was fire. I felt like I was in my bag tonight. Shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. Computer went dead. Fucking cameras on. But
I didn't even go check.
Oh, y'all shit definitely dead. Cause you started like 3 minutes after me. Your shit definitely filled up. Gotta be.
No space on the room.
Yeah, God, my shit say the same thing. So we already know that whole cards is one show. So we know the 64s ain't good to go long. We got the 128s though, so we good. We'll be expanding those soon too. But anyways, y'all, this has been episode 108 of the Old Joke Side podcast. For the YouTube, sorry for the visuals. You guys probably got like a good 7 minutes of just us talking with
7.
Yeah, it was 7. About 7 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
It's 2:16 right now. We got about 16 minutes. I'm sorry.
Okay, that sounds well.
Y'all probably Chrissy gonna put some dope graphics up there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But
stick figures.
Chinks, you got anything else, man?
No.
No.
It was a great episode though.
Anything else? Quincy?
No, that's it. Really.
All right, man. So I ain't got no music to play, but I'm shout out to Fredo Cash, Baltimore Stand Up. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, theme song should be playing in the background right now. But it's episode 108 of the All Jokes Aside podcast. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I love that. Me and Pyrex together, watch two words collide. Me and Jackie bored out the suites when we got hella whores inside. Whoa, I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside. Me and Pyrex together, watch two words collide. Me and Jackie bored out the suites when we got hella whores inside. Whoa, I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Need a nigga, I had to say more. Ain't nobody gonna do it like this, coming out of body more. I know Jackie got some whores. I know Pyrex got some whores. Trying to get these niggas share they bitches cause I'm so sick of fucking yours.